Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening. Tonight, we are carrying on with our brand new ongoing campaign, playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Set in the World of Warcraft, the planet of Azeroth, using a set of fan-created rules called the Warcraft Heroes Handbook. Again, my camera's backwards, but I trust you can figure out what it is we're using here. And if you can't, I have a link down below to the set of rules that we're using, as well as the Discord server, or the place where they discuss these rules and the changes and whatever. And with me tonight are the stars of the Weird Tales in Westfall campaign. Let me introduce you guys as we've got you on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what class are they? First up, we've got Hobbs.
Hello, I'm Jason Hobbs. Welcome, muses. I am playing Wendell Russbane, a dwarven hunter with my good pal Pepperidge.
Nice. And what class are you?
Hunter.
Oh, Hunter, you already said that, didn't you?
Yeah. Buddy.
That's a keen listening. All right. Next up is Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I'm playing Slain, who is a Worgen Fury Warrior, which is basically, it's kind of like a mix of fighter and barbarian from regular 5e, the warrior class, because you can rage, but you also get all the normal fighter stuff. Anyway, he dual wields. He's got a longsword named Cutter and a warhammer named Crusher, and he smacks people with them.
Very nice. Next up is John.
Everyone, I am John, and I'm playing Kinklin Pig Sticker. That is not Pig Sticker, so the pig's fine. He is an arms warrior. He's got a war pick and a shield, and he basically runs around like a loose cannonball, running into stuff.
Very nice. And next up is Andrew.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew. And I'm playing Enric Darenthal, a human paladin.
Nice. And last but certainly not least is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing James. He is a priest, and we'll learn more about him soon, I'm sure.
Very nice. Wait,
I have one thing to say. I
course.
think I missed the boat on something, because everybody else has 28 hit points, and I have 17.
You have only a D6 hit dice.
I know, I'm just joking,
Yeah,
but they all have exactly 28. It's like you had a prearranged hit point total.
I did go back, because when I saw your character and I logged in, I'm like, does he have a penalty, or is that a mistake? And I had to go back and look, and no, like the priests in this, they only get D6 hit points. So
We earned our hit points the natural way. We got hit a lot.
Nobody tell him that the boar has more hit points than him.
Probably.
In the wolf pack, you have to have 28 hit points. James, I don't think we can have you as part of the pack.
So last session, guys, we created these characters last session as well. And what else happened? We did actually start playing last time. It was really just a chance to bang, some shit around. But what happened last time?
So we were in the town, and Wendell was making friends because Pepperidge is a loose cannon, and Enric had a message for him, and then we left the town, and then we got ambushed by gnolls. And we're going off into the frontier to bring some frontier justice to a band of scumbags.
Nice.
Or something like that.
That does sound correct. John was in here. Andrew or Hobbs, you have anything to add to that?
I brought the message to Wendell, who
He already said that.
Right, but it seems to have, what's it called? Because I forget the name of my contact now. This is awful. When 1 week in, you know what? I'm just gonna drink my coffee and shut up because I forget what the hell.
Well, you're not wrong about what happened, because what did happen was that you had transported a written note
orders here.
From, I'm trying to find where I put. Oopsies.
Name's John.
His name's John.
That's your guy, isn't it?
Well, that's who it was from.
From your oh yeah, right. It was Dames, wasn't it, or something like that? What was the name of your contact again? Oh, you know what? I've got it in my fucking campaign
John.
notes. The Sega.
It's Baines John.
John, right?
It's James Bond with the with the letters switched around.
Right.
You won't forget it.
So it was a message from Baines, and what it had on it was a list of names
And numbers.
and numbers next to them as well too. A little
Big
gold
numbers.
coin. Pretty big numbers.
And it's the local, the local like gang that's been, or not gang, but the criminal organization that's been causing most of the trouble around here. Certainly the most threatening of it.
Yes, the Defias Brotherhood, a notorious organization founded by the members of the Stonemasons Guild after the nobility of Stormwind told them to, sit and rotate after they helped rebuild the city after the Third War. During their negotiations, read riot, a stone was thrown and the queen died. And as a result of that and the brutal crackdown afterwards, they all retreated to the region of Westfall, which has, or as a consequence of recent history, has really kind of become a ghost town. Over the last 5-10 years or so, the Defias Brotherhood has become effectively one of the de facto powers out here, and Westfall has sort of been left on its own, to its own devices. What Enric has done is he is in search of a fellow or an old war companion. And actually, I got a name for you now, Enric. The name is Grian Stoutmantle. I'll put that in chat for you. That name will mean something to you as well, James, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. So,
Write it down.
what you had done is left Goldshire and began traveling over to Westfall, but as is often the case in the World of Warcraft, that trip, it was not uneventful. And you guys were set upon by gnolls. Deadly, deadly gnolls. What happened then? I think this is our gnoll map here. Let's see.
Well, Enric put up the magic shield to protect us, and we cut down the leader, and then after a couple of rounds, we cut down the leader because they were firing crossbow bolts at us and things like that. And
Yeah.
then I think that's where we left off with the end of the round, having slain the leader, having slain the leader, and us in the midst of the blood
That
fury.
Sounds
Or maybe
right.
just me, but hopefully everybody was in the midst of a bit of blood fury. 'Cause
Oh man, he keeps looking back for the approving look, right, guys?
yeah.
Right on.
All right, so having heard the ruckus, and James, let's see here. One thing I need to add to your token is, so your blue bar for John and for Jeffrey will be your class resource, your first class resource. It'll track directly to your character sheet for your light or your rage.
Cool.
I don't think do you start with full 3 rage at the start of an encounter, or do you have to build it up?
That's mine is for per day. Do you want me to change that to rage pool?
Oh no,
It
that's
starts
fine.
at-
Whichever is easier. You'll be going back to your character sheet.
It starts with 2, I believe.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you get 2 points and you can build up to your level every time when you
nice.
first start to rage. And you can do it, I think, as many times as your level most of the time, although it might tail off later.
Is the second bar for your usage per day, your green bar?
The bottom one is that whatever is listed as 3 right now on that. That is your total available. Okay. So guys, let's jump into. I think I even still have the combat order here. Hold on. Let's have. What am I doing here? There it is. My goodness. I think they added something new on here. That's why my timing's up. I think you can toggle dynamic lighting immediately as one of the things. That's pretty fucking cool. Nice. All right, so and the last thing we saw, I believe, was Elenil Moonblade disappearing into the woods. So Dave prophetically knew he wasn't going to be here. So he's like, fuck it, I'm out. Boom.
Classic Dave.
So let's do this. We can see that I've got, let me move you guys over to our combat map here. And then I'll ask, and I'll shift ping to get you guys in the vicinity. There you go. Wood. Kicklin and James, would you guys kindly click in your tokens and then click on initiative? Let's add you to the mix here. And I'm going to switch up to something a little more fearsome.
Four corpses of gnolls over here, too.
Yes, and a gore-spattered boar. All right. Good old Pepperidge. He remembers. What do we got here? This, I think. No, how about this one? Nine. This one. Nope. Really should have checked these beforehand.
Bush League DM.
Seriously. Come on, Madison. Jesus.
Exactly.
Is this one creepy?
I
Yeah, that'll do.
Creepy. I don't think creepy's necessary, is it?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't want the creepy one. I want the
I was going to say.
action one. Yeah, this'll do. All right, so we got some fighty tunes up here. We got our new combatants. Let me put this in descending order. All right, so then what you guys can picture is you've heard James and Kicklin. You have been traveling for about a day now through Elwyn Forest. I'll leave it to you to decide why you guys are heading to Westfall. But you heard trouble on the road up ahead. And because we've got another character too, let's do this. Let's make things a little more interesting as more Knoll reinforcements come in. There we go. There we go. That's the stuff. Now, I did get a private email from Andrew not long ago that he threatened both us and himself harm if we continue on with our Knoll jokes. So I'd ask that you make no more jokes today, guys. There's no humor to be found in annoying someone who does not enjoy puns.
I make gnome promises.
All right, so here we go. Then you guys heard that, and you come up ahead, and what you can see is this massive pack of gnolls setting upon some heroes. And you thought you saw some something move in the bushes, but maybe your eyes are playing tricks on you. First up will be, and contextually, I mean, you guys know that gnolls are one of the scourges of the Elven Forest. They are bandits, they are murderers, and not cannibals, but they certainly have been known to, fill their belly on humans. So, James, you are up first. What do you got for us?
Actually, I can see.
Let's see here.
So, what's your character's name? Sicklin?
Kicklin.
Kinklin?
Chicklet.
Yeah.
Chicklet. Chinklin?
What the shit?
Chiclet?
It's a mechanical sounding name. It's Kinklin, or without the N. So.
Chicklet.
In other words, he doesn't know what's there.
Chicklet.
Is Kinklin what you intended it to be?
I got it.
No, Kicklin's fine.
Kicklin. Okay.
Okay. I'll just say there's a ton of gnolls ahead, and I'll just move up. I won't.
Okay. So I think you can dash and move twice your movement if you like.
6.
Yes.
All right.
Squishy getting twice as
Yeah,
close.
I'll move here. Yeah.
Where's my damn screen? Does sound like I'm saying, "Where's my damn screen?" without trying to swear.
Sorry, what's the yellow circle?
That is
Eric's DR region.
What's it look like, Enric?
Bless or whatever.
Oh.
God.
The aura?
Yeah, it would be visible, Enric. So what do you think it looks like?
Oh, I'm always partial to like I don't know. Oh man, like this is Warhammer. This is Warcraft. So yeah, it's gonna be like little wisps of yellow light that just keep spinning around and around in a globe around the area it affects, like dozens of them. We
Yeah,
won't
it's
say
all
anything that
like
it's
radiating
actually
it out from
fairies
here.
I've captured, and that their souls are trapped in here.
It's no such thing as a shadow paladin, at least not yet. We can flag you for early Death Knight status. What you
This
can
was my
see,
cousin.
both Kicklin and James, you would be familiar with paladins, and you can see someone who's just radiating holy light around him. Does that affect your action at all, James?
I mean, I guess I might step into it if I think that it's.
If you can get up, it would definitely be a protective thing. You would be aware of that with your backstory and your what do you call it?
I could have stepped. I could step. Oh no, that's right here. Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's
So you're
close I can get
racing up
anyway.
towards. All right.
Yeah.
Next up is Enric. What are you doing, Enric?
I had already, well, the aura is actually going to be up for a while. It lasts for like an hour, which is crazy. So, and these two are right here. So I'm going to, screw it. I can't do it again. All right, guys, follow me. And I'm going to run in and help.
Go right ahead. If you're making your attack, go right ahead.
Try this
Yes.
Warhammer out.
Just in time for me to get pin-cushioned. Thanks, buddy.
We've already established that Enric, not a tactician.
Guess we know who the most likable party member is.
Yeah, that knoll that he wants to go hit.
Go ahead and make your attack roll then, Enric. You race up with your... Holy shit.
hit.
Solid hit. Whang! Are you missing any damage there? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
Solid. You hear it yipe as your Warhammer slams into it. Anything else?
That'll be it.
That's it. All right. It is knoll time. All right. Hobbs, you called it right. We got 4 knolls that are firing on you. What is your AC again?
16.
Do you want us to all post our ACs in the
Oh, yeah,
chat?
let's do
maybe?
that. Yep, that'll save me.
1-6.
I'll add that to my thing here. Okay, so, and then AC. Wendell's got a 16. 18 for Kicklin. Pretty great.
All creatures don't get
16 for
AC boosts in
Slain. Say
5th
again?
edition, do they? Small creatures don't get AC boosts in 5th edition, do they?
They do not, no.
Okay.
I'll save you a bonus. Most of those situational and little modifiers you get in 3rd or 3.5 don't apply in 5th.
Cool.
And 13 for... Okay. That is dramatically streamlined. Okay. So that means I need a 12 to hit you. Kind of
No chance, Madison.
All right, I got only 1 hit on you, and that is doing 4d6 damage. That can't be. Oh no, just kidding. All right, here we go. You take 8 points of damage.
Just
One of them.
see him. He's like, no concern, Knowles. You've got no chance. I'm covered here by this pal. Oh, shit.
All right, so that was those ones. There's others who are going to drop their crossbows and come racing in. All right, so I've got 1 fighting Slain. Oh, Slain, you haven't damaged that dude yet. I guess I got 4 on Enric. And your AC is an 18 right now, so I got 2 that have advantage on you. I need a 14 or higher to hit you. No, I need a 15 to hit you. All right, so one of them manages to get through with its scimitar, or as Brent says, schmicktar. We go 12, 2 points of damage, so it does not get through your shield or your armor or your what do you call it? Your aura. I hit twice with the other ones, and 7 and 7 points of damage.
All right, so
You gotta
5
love
and
my
5.
little cattle skull. Deadlands dice.
Is that so? Is that 14 pre or after you?
No, it's 2 points of damage
DR?
and then 2 points of damage. After you apply your DR, so you'll take in total 4 points of damage. Then we've got, oh boy, let's run up on Slain here. Here we go. They're charging in too. 1, 2, 3. They gotta be on that side. So it looks like no one's getting flanking bonus on you. They're Slain, so I'm gonna roll all these at once. You got 16, which means I need a 13 to hit you. I hit 1, 2, 3 times.
So I'm gonna use my rage reaction thing to take half damage.
Awesome. So it'll be half damage, and also you've got 2 points of DR right now.
Yep.
So let me apply this. All right, so that means you take 1 point of... This is after deducting everything and calculating. 1 point of damage, 1 point of damage, and 1 point of damage. So you take 3 in total.
Pretty good.
And these others are going to dash just to come racing in. They want to...
That's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm missing some gnolls here. I am. Lost some behind. It's not fair. Get them up. And then these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're moving in this way. And I'm just going to move these guys to this side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. And they're going to start moving to the side as well. All right. That's it for the gnolls. It is Wendell's turn. What are you doing, Wendell? Remember, you can control Pepperidge. He can take actions completely freely.
It crap. But all right, so Wendell, seeing the floating lights coming around and seeing James appear to be a priest of the holy light.
Yes.
I think he's dressed in those robes, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Nice. Aye, good to see ya. The road's a bit dangerous. Then he turns and hightails it into this field and blasts this guy point blank with his rifle.
Go right ahead. So I think you've got you take no penalty because of your marksman feat. Well, remember you can apply that marksman thing, take the penalty, and then get the bonus to hit.
I already
bonus
used
to
all in
damage.
but I don't know. I forgot how I get. I forgot how I get advantage.
So you won't have advantage on this one because you're not doing a melee attack.
I was getting advantage before because
That was with your what do you call it? One of your abilities.
My focus.
Yes, and you're out of focus right now until you complete short rest, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't figure Madison was gonna make us use all our stuff right away.
It's a poor craftsman who blames his tools. Yeah, I'm calling myself a tool there. So, all right. Hey, it's a solid hit. So 13 points of damage. Holy shit! I think you shoot him square in the ass.
Oh my goodness!
Yelps at the damage. That is it, I think, for your Wendell, right?
You know what? I think I could have taken maybe I took a second to aim on his butt cheek so I could get a +3 damage. Nope, I can only use it 3 times. Never mind.
Okay, I think that may have been used already. All right. So then it is Slane's turn. We're doing Slane, and Kicklin will be up next. Oh, sorry.
I will do.
One sec. Pepperidge gets a chance to go. Actually,
comes bumbling back.
What? Pepperidge? Could he move
40.
and then charge?
I didn't know how the charge worked exactly.
Yeah, charge is a separate. It's just an action, but it doesn't prevent you from moving. So Pepperidge could go racing in there.
40 feet is this thing, unless is it more than that or?
No, I think that's about right. Let's see here.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was over here last time. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Easy. Go ahead, and make your attack roll. Let's see if Pepperidge can finish him off.
I was going to add Pepperidge to my roll, but I forgot how. Oh well.
Pepperidge has a character sheet though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but it does have it on there.
Yep, it's got everything
I was
on there you
I
need.
didn't think it had everything on there.
It does.
This is what I want to do.
No, right, but you want to roll your
Nope.
attack roll, though.
That's not what I want to do.
But, well, you rolled extra charge damage. As long as you hit, he's dead. And that is enough to hit. So he shoots, this thing turns around, it's about to hit you, and then Pepperidge slams into him, knocking him to the ground and killing him. Nicely done, Pepperidge. Slane, now it is your turn. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna try to clean up this one in front of Enric with the first strike.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Cutter for that one.
Go. Solid hit. Not. Oh,
That's
you're not
terrible.
missing. You don't have any damage because you're raging, do you?
Nope. It's
No,
just I rolled a 1 on my D8.
Okay, so that is. It hurts it quite badly, but it's not quite enough to take it down.
All right, I will try to hit him a second time.
Okay. I think you also get a rage point from that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do rage points at the end. There we go.
Okay, so you hack at him, and he kind of turns towards you, and then you plant Crusher squarely in his forehead. He is
Nice.
down. Anything else you're doing?
Well, I don't want to take a move action because they'll get a bunch of attacks on me, and that's all I have left. So I think I'm done.
Okay. Then it is. So I'm considering doing away with the attacks of opportunity in this because they're. I think they are technically something that is an optional rule. Let me double check that because I do like that. The lack of attacks of opportunity in
Like Pathfinder 2 style.
Pathfinder 2 really does free things out. Let me see if it's core or if it's.
As long as we get to keep our other reactions.
Attack of opportunity, see opportunity attack. Again, game, it has a wonderful index here, but fucking don't refer to me as someone else in the index. Just put the fucking number down. Jeez. See this. No, you see this.
Sounds like an engineering manual.
Oh, it's or like, an encyclopedia. Look up one thing, like, oh, you'll find it in this other section. All right, let's see here. Oh, you know what the balancing factor is? You can only do one because it takes up your reaction. It is
195.
core, so I'll keep it in here. So, sorry, if that's it for you then, Slane, you would be taking a bunch of attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
Okay,
So
then
I think I'll just stay there.
Kicklin, what are you doing?
I have a question.
Okay, only one, though.
Yes, this tree foliage area, is it difficult terrain?
It is.
Could I move through it at half speed?
Yeah, you can move through it.
Could I technically charge through it?
Cannot charge through difficult terrain.
Damn. Okay. Kinklin is going to move his 25 feet over here
Yep,
because he's a slow little bugger.
yep.
Could I get there with a charge attack?
I see there are 2 squares with foliage in it that you're moving through.
What if I jump? That's fine.
In space? It'd be amusing.
I'm just gonna use my standard action to do a dash,
Okay.
and just not charging. I'm just moving into. I think I can get there,
Okay.
and just like wrap on my shields like archers. Those are cowards' weapons.
Want to know where I get my gnome voice from? World of Warcraft. So really, come on, you guys.
It's like being back in Heronshire fighting a billion gnolls.
Exactly. Then James, you're up next. What are you doing?
A lot of trouble. He.
Run, non-warrior, run!
No, he's gonna.
They're coming for you.
First, though, he's going to use his channel divinity. Like this. I think I just have to use
It's the little. I think it's the little
Yeah.
comic book speech bubble thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna heal Wendell for a 15, I believe.
Nice. 5 times your level. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm going to go over by
That's more like it, a healer that actually heals.
Okay.
Chicklin.
Okay, and then take your position behind Checklin. Love it. Is that it for you? No bonus action?
No, I don't have a bonus action.
Okay. Some of your spells, I believe, are bonus actions. You might want to check. Don't need to worry about it for this round, but if you want to look at it, I'm fairly certain some of the healing spells are bonus actions as opposed to full actions. All right, then it is Enric's turn. What are you doing, Enric?
I'm going to keep striking, but I did also realize I have Heavy Weapon Master as a feat.
Yep.
Were you factoring
Don't you have
that
a
in?
heavy armor, Master?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said weapon. Weapon is a different feat.
Yeah, sorry. Heavy armor. That's what I mean. Sorry.
Yes, and I did for your deduction. Yeah.
For your deduction? Okay, cool.
5 DR, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh Lord, there's so many to choose from. I'm gonna go for this guy.
Okay, go right ahead.
Rich environment.
That is true. Come on. Nope, character sheet is too scrolled far down. I'm gonna. Oh, could I have, while I did this, could I? Because I have versatile. My weapon's versatile. I could maybe shrug the shield to the side for a second to use both hands, or I'm fine with one hand. That's fine.
You would need to.
If it's an action to put the shield away, then that's fine. I'll just keep one hand with on each. That's fine. I'll keep the shield out.
I think here's what I'll say is that, you know what, it just means because you actually don't need to take an action in 5th edition to get a weapon ready. I'll say is it'll take you a bonus action to go back to just being one-handed fighting, and you're not getting your benefit of your shield while you're dual wielding.
Yeah, I think I miss anyway. So.
Oh, and that one. Hey.
Yeah.
You guys have 10 points of Astonishing Fortune. You can spend 2 to re-roll if you'd like.
2 to re-roll? No.
2 to re-roll
No.
or 1 to roll with advantage. All right, so
nope.
Did you make that shift, or you only did it one-handed? So you still swing at this thing?
As you were talking about, I clicked it, so I made the
I'm done hearing you, Madison. It's only going to get worse from here. All right, if there's anything else, any bonus action or anything like that?
I got nothing for now.
All right, then it is Knoll time. All right, so then we got, let's see here. Kicklin, you got 2 guys who are going to fire at you. Let's see. My old DM screen out here.
Hey, these arrows are as big as me. I hope you miss.
We should really give some kind of helium filter to John while he's playing a gnome in this.
I could. I have the technology.
We can do it. We can rebuild him. More gnomish. So we got 2. They fire at you. Neither of those hits. And then they will withdraw, actually. They don't want any part of you. And then these 2 will fire, 1 at you, 1 at James, but you do have cover from it.
I would also like to interpose my shield if they fire at James.
Okay, well, and how does that work? Do you have that ability? Click on it.
I do, yeah.
Please.
There.
It's 2. When you see attack someone else, you can use impose disadvantage. That's awesome. Okay, so you get your shield up in next to James. I'll roll this one with disadvantage. I miss. Oh no, I hit. Even with disadvantage. 12 was my lowest, so I got a 15. Oh, but.
It's like you got in the way.
Plus 2. I got just enough there, James. So then you take 2 points of damage, James.
Oh wait, sorry, you've just enough?
Yes.
I will use my feet. I have a feat for this.
Click on it.
When you run away.
Defensive duelist.
Let's see here. When you're wielding a finesse weapon. Oh, right, your thing. Yeah.
So I use my holy symbol.
Yeah, but hits with a melee attack.
Oh, it's not a melee attack. Oh,
no, it's an arrow. But you only take 2 points of damage, though. Kicklin did try and protect you. And then, let's see here. 1 on you there, Kicklin. I hit a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So, do you have any DR?
I do not.
Do not. Okay, so you take 5 points of damage from that hit.
Now I can freely go into a rage. I have my reason.
Thanks. All right, so we got a bunch of gnolls coming in here. 1, 2, 4. Row on Pepperidge. Enric. Boom. And I need to quickly check something here. There's no penalty for firing into melee in this. That is crazy. All right, so first I'm going to fire 2 at Enric, 2 at Enric, 2 at Slain, and 1 at Wendell. So 2 firing. Both those miss you, Enric. And then against Slain, nat 20 and 19. Good lord.
Oh no.
So you take. Are you raging?
Well, I'll use my reaction because I got 2 rage points back from last time.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm
still howling out.
keeping up the resistance.
Okay.
Just, fighting like a crazy person.
Yeah, and I rolled fucking awful for that crit. You take, let's see here. It's 6 in total, minus 2. You take 2 points of damage from the critical hit. So, and you take no damage from the other one.
Awesome.
And then I've got 1 on Wendell. That's Jack Dice. Nat 1 misses you. Then we've got, let's see here, 2 attacks on Wendell. No, 1 attack on Wendell. Wendell, that misses you. One of the gnolls is coming and is trying to get you with one of those vicious spears on its back. And I got 2 on Pepperidge, who's got AC of 15, doesn't he? 13. Oh, yeah, hit twice.
You gotta get some barding for your boar, man.
You do have that DR2 because of the aura, which means you only take...
He's not quite within 5 feet of me.
With everything? 5 feet. Shit.
No. The aura, yes. I have another, my fighting style.
For defending?
Protection. I can also impose disadvantage on someone attacking a friend of mine within 5 feet.
If you want to use that too, I'll roll for one of the attacks on Slain with disadvantage. So Pepperidge, you are hit, but because of the aura and everything, you only take 3 points of damage in total. As these things are hacking away at him, he's squealing and moving back and forth, but the divine aura is keeping him somewhat safe. On Slain, I have, let's make 1 on you with disadvantage. There's no way that hits. Enric, your shield goes up and you knock one gnoll off his target and misses him. And I got 4 more on Slain. Fucking none of them hit you. All of them are going in, and your armor and your your ferocity is keeping them all at bay. Then Enric, I've got...
Told you I was putting up the Iron Curtain.
4 on you. I only have 1 hit. And you take, let's see here.
Come on. Bring it on.
No damage. It's only 3. Now, does it reduce it to 0, or is it always minimum 1? Does it say on the feet?
Yeah, good point.
I'm thinking of Rollmaster and like more punishing versions of D&D.
No, fair enough.
I think you can actually reduce it to 0 in this. So
when you're wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, selection, blah blah, it just says it's reduced by 3.
Okay, that sounds good. Then, Vendel, it's Wendell. How you doing, Wendell?
Shiitake. Okay, so obviously, Pepperidge can't get out of there, but if I move at all, I take damage from these other dudes probably.
They will take attacks of opportunity, yeah.
I'm gonna start whittling these guys away, I guess.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna fire my musket.
Okay.
I do get a +1 at close quarters.
Yep. Go ahead. Oh, I spent astonishing fortune.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not going to miss very often. It's one that Pepperidge can finish off.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's happening?
I think that one that hit you just threw you a little bit off. Then
5 and a 3.
Pepperidge, what's Pepperidge doing?
Pepperidge will attack one.
Okay. And come on, Pepperidge. That's a hit. Any preference for which one? You want the one closest to you? That one? Okay, you got it.
Well, that was me.
Oh,
I was confused, but I was suggesting that one because,
Yeah.
It would help Slain the most, or what? No.
Well, because I can perhaps kill that one and get one less attacker on Pepperidge.
All right.
It's the one that has the little skull icon to be the first one you kill over it.
It's giving a +1 morale boost to all its buddies, so we got to kill that one first.
Action, so I'll mark him.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, your, what do you call it? Your hunter's mark. So let's do this here.
He really does have a skull above him now.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Then it is Slane's turn. What do you need, Slane?
Hobbs, what does Mark to do?
Nothing for you.
Nothing for me.
You do. If you're
Good stuff
attacking
for
that
you.
one, though, you are flanking it, so you would have advantage on your attack roll.
Okay, well, I will attack it with Cutter.
Okay. Yay. Oh, no.
Nope. And that is bad because that means I am not gonna get 2 rage points this turn.
Do you want to spend Astonishing Fortune?
How many do we have?
We have 8 left.
8 left?
That
They
will
left.
take 2.
Sure. Well, but I'll get advantage on the roll still, right?
You still will, yes. Yeah, because of the flanking.
Okay. So I will spend Astonishing Fortune and roll again.
That's a hit.
That's
Go ahead and so 8
better.
points of damage. So you hack across this thing because it turned to fight Pepperidge. Then what do you want to do?
And I will use Crusher with my bonus action.
Okay. 19 is enough to hit, and 6 is enough to take it down.
Nice.
Your Hunter's
All
mark
right,
is
and that
gone,
gives me
Wendell. Then
my 2 rage points.
Excellent.
And then I think that is everything because all I have is move, and I don't want to move. So
okay, Kicklin, you are up. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna fly into a rage, and he's gonna move out 2 squares and says, "All right, you sons of actual bitches, it's on." And he's gonna spin 2
How
rage
much better would
points.
that be with the helium voice?
He spins 2 rage points, and he's gonna activate his charge
Yeah.
with his charger feet and run 25 feet in here.
Boom.
He's
All
gonna
right.
attack this one first.
Now, does activating a rage, is that a bonus action?
No, it's a free action.
Are you
that-
100% sure on that?
Pretty sure.
Only reason I thought that.
Oh
Ian-
no, it is a bonus action. You're right.
Okay, because I know Carl
Okay,
uses
so
that in our other one.
so I can't do the shove, but that's
you
fine.
can still make your attack roll though. So make your
Yeah.
attack with advantage.
So this is attacking with my pick.
Okay.
Here we go.
Jog slowly. That is a solid hit. Holy smokes. +4. Why is there an extra +3 on there?
That's because I have my specialty is I get an extra D4 from arms.
Oh, from
yeah, his special type of warrior gives him an extra D4 of damage at this level.
that's fucking badass.
Plus
Holy
3 for his
smokes!
strength.
You deal damage. That is super badass. Wow, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
That'd be
So-
cool, like kind of cool on a gnome being small but hitting hard.
Yeah, it's great too. They do a little scream when they charge in too. All right,
No,
so yeah,
that's
you
my turn, yeah.
faster than you think this little guy would be possible, James. You see him race in and nearly eviscerate this one knoll. Leaps up, and smashes his jaw. Is that it for Kicklin?
Yeah, I did a move, I did a bonus, and I did a standard. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then James, what are you doing?
Let's see. I don't see anyone injured.
I think everyone's doing pretty well here.
Yeah. So, I think what I would do is, these ones over on the right were the ones shooting arrows, correct? Yeah.
Yes, the ones that are like out over here. Whoops, hold on. There we go. These guys here. They are, yeah. Those ones were shooting arrows, and then the one that shot at you is the one right up here.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move over here by this rock to block some of their view.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just use the dodge action on my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Enric, what are you doing?
Same thing we do every turn, Pinky. Try to clobber some knolls.
Holy smokes.
Nice.
Which one did you hit?
I mean, this one, why not?
Okay.
Not much damage,
Slane
though.
gets those, in, I don't know which one it is, that was Shrek, where the cat Puss in Boots looks super sweet and the eyes get real big. I'm picturing that's what Slane does when he's like seeing which one got injured. Please.
Yep, big puppy dog eyes, right for give me another kill. Give me another kill. You guys can do it.
Kill stealer. I see what he
I
did.
know. That's why you play DPS, is so you can kill steal, right?
All right, so you smash into this thing, and it staggers back a bit there, Enric. Anything else you wish to do? Nada? You don't have any class abilities you can use on a bonus action? Got no move you want to do?
I have spells I can do on bonus action, but I am not well endowed with spell slots, so we're pass.
Okay. All right. Then it is 0 o'clock, and I'm just checking one quick thing here for the 5th edition, I believe. Let's see here. I got something fun I can do. Let's see. Here we go. Adventuring. Where's... There we go. Violence. All right. It's from DMG. You know, between this game and our Ravnica game, it's been pretty fun getting reacquainted with 5e and the 5e books in particular. I have enjoyed it.
Okay, I'm gonna do something cool here. Hope it works.
What are you doing?
Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you, yeah.
Yes.
We're just not impressed.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can, but you don't sound
Yeah.
different.
You sound
bro.
the same.
No? God damn it.
Totally cool. I can actually hear you now.
If it is just, if what your intent was a program that makes you sound exactly the same, it's working perfectly.
Okay.
Well done.
When you build something up, John.
All right, so here we go.
I'm gonna drop out of Zoom real quick and come back, and maybe that's it.
It was a definite natural 1 on your impression check.
Let me make sure I've got Zoom open here so I can let him back in. All right, so here's what I've got. Let's see here. I'll wait for John to get back in to attack him. I'll start from the bottom. We got 2 on Enric. 2 shots. Neither of those
How about
hits.
Again?
Say again?
How about now?
You just sound a little
you
worse.
sound a little
like
bit-
the audio quality is worse.
This is dumb.
This is dumb.
You definitely don't sound like a gnome, John.
It's a cool effort,
Okay.
though. All right, so then 2 shots fire at you, Enric. In the scrum of all these gnolls, 1 shot goes past your head and then another. 2 on Slain. 1 of those actually hits.
Oh no.
Can you rage?
I can do my reaction again,
Can?
so I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna get a bunch more attacks in a minute. So
Nice. All right, that is 4 points of damage, which means you take 1 net one, so all your stuff, it pierces through that aura. And we got 1 on old Wendell. Wendell. Miss you, Wendell. Then we've got on John. Let's do... Oh, yeah, they're all coming in on you. But let's... Oh, here we go. Fight smart gnolls.
Fuck off, Knowles.
No.
Say it again, John.
Fuck off, Knowles.
I just can't understand what you're saying.
yeah,
Say a couple
I said
words in a
fuck
row.
Knowles. I don't know.
Fuck off, Knowles.
Fuck off, Knowles. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh my god.
All right,
Too much? Was it too much?
it's
was
really
too
hard to
much.
understand. It was super cool. That was
it
very
was
cool for you
very
to try.
funny for a one-off.
Just
Yeah.
right.
Oh, man.
Just right.
All right, so then we AC 18 for you, Kicklin. All these gnolls are all charging in on you now. Let's see here. 1 hit. Kicklin, 6 points of damage. Another one, 17 AC, I think, misses. Nice.
Misses.
Then, no, miss. I need like a 16 to hit you. All right, so you only hit that 1 time in spite of it. Your shield and your armor is protecting on the back. Your little pick is, knocking things aside. And let's not forget your fancy footwork as well, too. Woo, going one side, whoa, the other. Then we've got everyone else in melee. And here's where we're getting fun. They are sick to death of Enric and that GD shield. So, I have 2 gnolls that have advantage on their attacks on you, and they're going to try and disarm you and get rid of that goddamn shield. So, let's hear. My strength bonus is +0. Oh, and I got no bonus on athletics. All right, so then my first disarm, I need you to make either a strength, athletics, or a dexterity acrobatics. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Wait, either of those. Yeah, you can pick either of those.
Don't mind that.
You need to beat my 14 on that.
Sorry,
Eric?
Dex, acrobatics, or what?
Either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Nice. So one of them hits your shield and is not able to knock it out of your hand. 19 is my second one, though. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
Ooh.
And remember, you can spend Astonishing Fortune to roll with advantage, but you already rolled, so.
Oh, just enough. Nice. So it nearly knocks it out of your hand. You see what these gnolls are doing now. The other two will just attack you normally. I get one hit on you. And let's see if we actually get any damage through on you this time. Probably not. Actually, we do. You take 2 points of damage. One of the attacks managed to get through both your armor and your thing. So, and then on Slain, let's see here.
He's shocked and he's like, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah. So he's attacked there. I've only got 3 that are attacking Slain. None of them have advantage. So Slain, Jack dice. Again, you're keeping everybody at bay. Pepperidge has 2 on him this time. Pepperidge, gets hit one more time. Pepperidge takes 2 points of damage. No damage because of the aura. So again, the magical glowing aura coming out from Enric, kind of slows the blade just enough for Pepperidge to get out of the way. And then Wendell, this guy's going to try and disarm you of your rifle. You need to beat my 16 with an athletics or acrobatics. You get advantage on this because you're holding it in 2 hands. So Wendell, give us an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Son of a biscuit, I forgot my name was Wendell.
So athletics or acrobatics with advantage. You need to beat my 19. No, 16, 16, not 19, 16.
Oh, all right, I'm sure I'll get that then.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Nat
buddy.
20.
Nice.
So this thing, it tries to knock you aside. You kind of, oh, you son of a... Wendell, you're up next. What are you doing?
Nobody takes Bertha without a kiss.
And actually, you know what I'll do?
first.
I'll give you back a point of focus with that. It infuriates you so much with that he tried to disarm you that it just sort of like focuses in your hunter's instinct. What are you doing with your round?
Focus, you say. All right, so a bit of calm comes over after he says, well, here's a kiss for ya. And he takes a steady attack. It's an advantage on this attack here.
Nice.
Oh, since he has
Right.
advantage, we might as well put
Clicking
the
stuff, sorry.
sharpshooter.
Okay.
So it does 10 extra damage. Is that what it is?
Yes, -5 to hit, and then does 10 extra damage.
Here
Yeah,
we
you gotta
go.
take both of those, though. Holy shit. That is a great roll. Just 13 damage. Is there any damage we're missing here? Oh, you just rolled really bad for damage, that's all.
Let's see here. Nope.
Yeah,
All right.
1 on a
Plus 3 on
1d12.
damage. Yep, that's it.
All right. And fire at this guy. He's quite badly hurt. Is
Pepperidge is
Pepperidge?
going to finish him off.
Here we go.
Tusks flying.
That is actually a miss.
Oh.
Too excited.
Too excited.
Takes both, as she says in hand talk.
Like he's trying to get in, and the Knoll has like his foot up on Pepperidge's head, and he's just trying to get at him. Like, get off me! In Knollish. Then it is Slane's turn, unless Wendell's got anything else.
Hobbs?
Slane's turn, he said. No, I'm good.
Yeah, but he said if you got anything else.
No bonus action. I'm all set.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Slane,
I'm
what are you
going to
doing?
try to hit this one that
Okay.
is already wounded, and I will do my first attack without advantage.
Here we go. That is a hit. And
Nice.
That is. All right.
And me second attack with my bonus action.
Get your rage back, I suppose.
Damn it.
That one is a miss. You really hurt him with that first one. Anything else Slade is doing?
I don't think so.
Okay. You're
That's
thin
it.
in this pack, though.
I only have the one rage point now. I'm gonna have to take a full hit.
Oh, because you get one for each hit?
One for each hit.
Oh,
So since I only
interesting.
hit once, I only get 1 point back.
Very
so.
cool. All right. Then it is Kicklin's turn.
Alrighty, he throws his head back and laughs high pitched and says, "Yes, fight like men. Eat my pick." he tries to drive into the sternum of the one he just hit.
Yeah. Go right ahead. Solid hit. That is one knoll down.
Gives me a +1 there.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
If I move, they'll attack me, but
What do you think?
Excuse me.
no, I'll hold it.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll just put up his shield and just wrap it a couple times.
Yeah. James, you are up next. What are you doing?
I'm going to use Healing Word.
Okay.
So he pokes out around from the rock. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2.
Oh, excuse me.
So I have to step out closer.
Okay.
I got their attention. Don't worry about it.
I know. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to use Healing Word on you.
Nice.
So,
And what level are you
cast.
casting it at?
uh,
I think it'll ask you if you upcast.
yeah, I'll just cast it on 2. Sure.
Nice.
Also heals because I'm a priest. It does an extra 3. No, hold on. This I haven't used this yet.
Okay. This is your
This
Echoes of Life.
Oh, it's an extra 4.
Extra 4 points of healing.
2
That's
plus the spell's level.
So you taught me
Wowzers.
off exactly. Thank you.
Beauty.
Nice.
nice. One of the gnolls looks over at James.
You move, you die.
I think that in the translation from Gnollish to English, it says, "Enemies that heal are bullshit." So
Gank the healer, guys.
then it is, that's it for you. Enric, what are you doing, Enric?
Same thing. So, boom. Oh, maybe not. It's the same guy. This guy. Too.
Yep, that's, so you finally managed to, one is down. Anything
All
else
right.
you wish to do?
Everybody's still within my aura, so I'm gonna stay put.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just jeer at the closest one.
All right. Then next up is Noel. Alrighty, Noel Clock. So I got 2 that have advantage on Kicklin. So first one with advantage, a
I have a
19.
question.
Yes.
Can I activate Ignore Pain? My rage power.
Is that the one that costs you 2 to get? Yes.
It's the same
you
one
can-
Slane does.
Yeah. Once you're hit, then you can do that. It's a reaction.
Okay.
Because I think if you read the ability, it says like when you are
It's
hit.
a reaction to being hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. So then you'll take half damage from this. That is 3. So 1 point of damage, Kicklin.
Hey,
And the second one has advantage on you as well too. I'm sorry. Nat 20.
I activated my thing. I'm fine with it. Go for it.
Hit me twice. Come on, Kev.
Hit me
All
3
right.
times.
Alrighty.
Hit me once.
Let's see here. Now you asked for
3
this.
times, mister.
That is 10 points of damage reduced to 5. So
Hit me twice.
hit me.
Standing
Okay,
there
stop.
like
I've had
Robert De
enough.
Niro in Raging Bull.
All right, that's it. The other one, actually, you managed to keep your shield up. It just at defending yourself from that one was at the cost of being hit by those other 2. All right, so you took 7 points of damage this round, right?
6. I took 1 and then 5.
I think the numbers I gave you were after your deduction. Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't have any
1 and then
deduction.
5 is 6.
After halved. You're right. Yeah, ignore me.
Yeah.
All right, then we've got a bunch of guys. All right, they are sick of this. And another one runs in.
Sick of a lot of things, those poor gnolls.
Yeah, those gnolls, it's like, why are they so goddamn tough? And where'd that elf go? Keep your eyes out. All right, so we got, let's see here. They're running in. This one will run in. So I only have 1 on each of you guys. Enric, I miss you. Slane, I miss you.
On Wendell, I'll impose disadvantage on one of them.
On Wendell, don't you have to
I
do
think
Jason?
you have to do it on me because Wendell's too far away.
Yeah.
No, Wendell, it's within.
Within 5 feet?
It's the So it's the when you are sorry, that's the wrong book I got open. My bad. Aura protection. Okay.
Don't you? I think you got the full rules on your character sheet, don't you?
Yeah, I did. I
think it's the same thing. It's the fighting style that Kicklin has.
Isn't it the fighting style with the shield that you can impose disadvantage on an attack within 5 feet?
Yeah, so it's but when a creature I can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet. So the target of the attack needs to be within 5 feet of me.
Right, and
so
Wendell's 10 feet away.
It could be Wendell or Slain.
No, because Wendell's 10 feet away from you. 5 feet away means adjacent.
Wendell's right here.
Yeah,
Right,
And I'm right here.
Right. It's 10. He's 10 feet away.
How? But we're right beside each other.
No, you're not. You've
not.
got a space in between. This space is empty.
Oh wait, my roll 20 is completely screwed up then because
Maybe hit
on mine
refresh.
it looks.
Yeah, hit
I'm gonna
refresh.
hit
Wendell
refresh.
did try and what do you call it? He did try and move there for a second, but then move
No,
back.
okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay, cool. No, that
roll
makes
20
sense.
is totally screwed up then. Oh god,
Okay.
now I can't see anything. Coming back.
Now
Okay.
you've done it.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I
Now
need.
I see.
No. Enric,
And you're trying to blame roll 20.
Enric, I need you to give us another athletics check, please. DC 10 this time.
Yep. So hold
then-
on, I just gotta get my character sheet back open
Sure.
here now.
I'll make my attacks against Slain while I'm doing that, or while we're waiting. Slain.
Eric, are you going to impose a disadvantage on one against me?
25. Pretty good. All right, and then the second one, I need one more athletics against an 18 this time.
All right.
Oh, Jesus,
Nice.
that's awesome. All right, so they're battering at your shield, trying to get the damn thing down. You know what, those last two? They're not going to attack you. They're going to try and get rid of your damn shield.
Little did they know I sovereign
enough.
blew this to me.
I need two checks from you, two more athletics
Yep.
checks.
Yep. I'm getting +6 on each of these,
Yeah.
so
Nice.
it's a little crazy.
Ooh, that'll
there you
lag.
go.
Oh,
There you go.
I have bad news. Now, do you wish to spend Astonishing Fortune to re-roll that? The 11.
No.
No, okay.
No.
Your shield is knocked out of your hand, so you no longer have the shield.
I yell at them. You think I need that?
To two-hand this. Right
Now I
upside
would
the-
suggest you
Yeah, now
take
I
a
can
look at your
two-hand
abilities.
everything.
Take a look at your abilities and see how many of them require you to have a shield, just to be sure. I can't remember how many do, but there are a number of them that require you to have a shield to do that.
This is fair.
So then I've got some attacks on Slain now.
Like my fighting style protection, for instance.
Exactly. All right, Slain, you are suffering. None of these. My highest roll was a 6 out of
Oh,
4
man.
attacks on you. Good lord.
I'm just so good at this game.
Yeah, seriously. Oh no, Pepper just hit again.
Wait.
Come on.
Pepper.
Pepperidge.
Pepper takes 6 points of damage.
Oh,
Oh no, 4.
After
4 points.
DR?
4 points after
Okay.
DR. A little closer, Pepperidge.
How close is Pepperidge, Hobbs?
close. You can't see?
Let me
I
put
can't
down.
see.
I'll put down that so you guys can all see here. Here we go. All see. There you go. Can you guys all see Pepperidge's hit points now?
Yeah, about half.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't take the 4 off yet.
There you go.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh. Pepperidge.
He's
No.
still fighting like crazy, and I've got. I think that is it for them. I got one. I got to the range attack. One more range attack. Who's getting that? Wendell, I guess. Let's just say Pepperidge. No. Wendell, you were missed as well too. Then I've already attacked you, haven't I, Chicklin? Yes, I
Yes,
did.
you have.
Yep. All right. So then it is Wendell's turn. What are you doing, Wendell?
All right, so Pepperidge is still an animal, so is gonna use disengage.
Yep.
Disengage.
Okay. So he can move through friendly squares too. That was good. And then what's Wendell doing? Get behind me, pig!
Yeah, as he chocks another load inside his musket
Okay.
and blasts somebody with it. Son of a biscuit.
Okay.
We take this
Are
sharpshooter
you
off.
okay? I was going to ask
Go
about
ahead.
that. Sounds good.
Nope. I'm gonna finish off this guy here, I guess.
You got it. Let's see here. Kablamicus, and that is enough. As maybe like as that smoke from your musket fills it, that's when Pepperidge takes advantage and races out of the way. Love it. Then anything else, Wendell?
I will mark this guy.
Okay. Let's put on a good.
You're next, bastard.
All right. Then it is Slane's turn. What are you doing, Slane?
All right, so Slane is going to spend a bonus action to Rampage, which adds advantage to all weapon attack rolls until the end of the turn. And when his turn is done, he gains 5 temporary HP.
Nice.
So he is going to attack this guy with 1 attack with advantage. So here's Cutter.
Yep.
18.
It's awesome.
And then he's going to gain 5 temp HP, and that's it.
Is that it? Don't you have a bonus action for your offhand?
No, my bonus action was to Rampage.
Oh, got it.
To gain the advantage on the attack and all that.
And then it's is Rampage that's an ongoing thing, I guess.
No, it's a once per turn that I can do it, and I get 3 uses of it per long rest.
And then because it's a rage power, you don't get rage back for it. Is that right?
No, I do get rage back for it because it's not a rage power.
Oh, okay.
It's not. I don't spend rage points on hitting, which means I get back up to 2 for hitting with that one.
That's awesome.
Because it comes from my Fury Warrior, not from my rage abilities.
So how do we see it like visually? How does this look different from your other attacks?
So Slain, you can see like there's this sort of red glow that comes around not both gauntlets, just one gauntlet, because it's he only gets to make the 1 attack, but he gets this red glow and smacks, and it flows along with the blade and all that sort of stuff. Does a burst of effect. There's lots of lighting effects and all the cool stuff we would see in a video game. And as he smacks that knoll and gets some hit points back.
One of the auras that Enric can activate is his Retribution aura, which I believe boosts your damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Enric, we got to do that one next.
Kicklin, what are you doing?
Kicklin, he's continuing. He knows they can't understand him, and he says, "Your friends are squealing like pigs. I can hear them." And he goes after the one to his bottom right.
Sounds good.
Hiya!
Solid hit. Holy smokes! All right, fly. Okay. Anything else, Kicklin?
Gain a point of rage, and that's my turn.
Okay. James, what are you doing?
James is very nice, not only to his allies, but his allies' pets.
Yeah.
Yes, he's out of my charge range.
I can see he's heard of me too. And Pepperidge.
Mr. Pig. Let's see here. I will use.
Oh, there goes dinner plans.
I'm just gonna do a cure wounds, but I'm just as a level 1.
Okay.
It is
all healing
3
spells?
additional. Yeah.
Isn't it? Oh, 3 additional. Nice. So it's 12 points that Pepperidge gets back, which I think restores him to full.
It's 2 plus whatever the spell level was. So.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, you get 12 points back there, Pepperidge. And then it is Andric's turn. That's amazing.
Here we go.
All right, Pepperidge. What does he do in response?
I can see Pepper just kind of like squealing away, and then he feels the brightness, the light of this god's touch. Just does a quick spin right around him, throws his head ready to
Charge
get
range.
back into the fray. Yeah.
Love it. Enric, you're up next. What are you doing?
As I said, I'm gonna turn to these gnolls and laugh at the one and say, "You think I need that? Watch me now!" And totally whiff on my attack.
Ooh, it's very, very close.
Reroll.
You want to spend Astonishing Fortune to reroll that?
Not wasting 2 Astonishing Fortune on a 13.
Okay.
No.
You swing. You think I need that? And one of them is like nodding.
Yeah. You
All
clearly
right.
do.
Then it is Knoll time. So let's think. Let's see. Remove this guy. This guy's trying to get to you now. One of them is, it seems to still be in charge here, just screaming back. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, I can get them in here.
Even though we killed the leader? Is it second in charge?
Yeah, there was backups that came charging in.
Yeah, they're a regular unit, not an irregular unit, clearly.
Go over there. All right, so I got 2 that have to do melee attacks or range attacks. Those range attacks miss. So, Enric, you are see an arrow pass you. Slain, same thing.
Oh,
then I've got. They've enjoyed the way this has worked. They're going to try and take away your sword now. And Enric, you get to roll these athletics checks with advantage because you've got 2 hands on it. So, would you beat by 14?
So just so I'm clear, because it always rolls two
Always
numbers. I
rolls,
just
yeah.
need to roll the same. And
No,
it'll
it's going to
take-
roll. We take the one on the left if there's nothing that modifies it. Otherwise, we take the better or the worse. Okay, so easily. Yeah. Yep, and then one more.
And one more.
11 is this one. And yeah, easily.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, 18, right?
Yeah, because you got advantage. All right, and then I got 2 that are just going to try and hit you because you're a little easier to hit now. One of them succeeds. Let's see if he actually damages you, though. Oh, 9 points, which means you take a total of 4 points of damage. Finally,
Big hit on it.
and we got slain. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 on you. Are they just going to attack? I think they're just going to attack. Yeah. 2 hits on you.
Oh no! I will use my reaction to ignore pain.
You got
and go back
good
down
call.
to 0.
So that is, let's see here, 9 points of damage to the first one, which goes down to 7. You take 3 points from that one, and then the second one is 7, reduced down to 5. You take 2 from that one.
All right, that took away all my temporary hit points.
Okay, and then Wendell. These ones.
Wendell's turn. All right, so it looks like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They're actually trying to jump on you. So I need you to give us an athletics or acrobatics check, your preference. One of them on that one, so
grapple with me.
hit the ground. You just need to beat a 1. I mean, don't roll another nat 1, I guess. There you go. And the second one, you need to beat a 16. Come on. Yes!
Slippery.
Nice. So the first one you
Overpowered one
muscled
got
out of the way. The
slippery
second
with
one
the
goes
other.
in. You kind of duck under it. Then, Pepperidge is gone. Yeah. So I guess these 2... Fuck, they got nothing to do. I guess they could charge. Yeah, they'll charge. 1 on James, 1 on Pepperidge.
Shit.
Okay, so...
Don't attack our healer.
James, so James, you surprisingly, guys, James displays some really capable melee combat tactics as this one comes in and slashes at him with his crude scimitar. What do we see as he gets out of the way, Jeff?
He's got his holy symbol that he's been grasping the whole time, and right as the blade comes in, he sort of uses it like a dagger and deflects the attack.
Nice. And then the attack on Pepperidge. Nat 1. Nat 1. Pepperidge is just so full of piss and vinegar at this point. Can't quite get in to get him attack. Speaking of Pepperidge, Wendell, you're up next. Oh, no, hold on.
Pepperidge is the wolf cat.
I got attacks
the
on
wolf pack's mascot.
Kicklin.
Yeah. Kinklin needs to be
Yeah, I
attacked.
gotta get Kicklin's attack here. So
Come on, you flea-bagged fuckers.
Kicklin, 18 is a hit on 1.
Yes.
You take only 2 points of damage, though, from that one.
Okay.
I rolled with advantage and got a 1 and a 1. So
Wow.
that one is really not hitting. I think, Kicklin, you see this. It's the injured one, and you see it's going to go in, and you just slam it on its foot, and it's like, oh, what kind of howls and stands back. The other one swings in on you. That is a miss. Your shield is back in time to defend that one. Sorry, Wendell, your turn now. What are you doing?
Now Wendell is going to take a shot at this guy who's got marked.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Pow. Dang.
You have advantage on the mark targets?
No. Just a plus to damage.
Oh, shit. Do you wish to spend Astonishing Fortune?
No, I've used enough.
Okay. So you fire. It's unfortunately a miss. Anything else you're doing?
Bonus action.
Oh, Pepperidge. What's Pepperidge doing?
Pepperidge will attack the one that's just south of the weapon blocking holy symbol guy.
Okay. To help out the healer. Love it.
Where is Pepperidge?
To help out his new friend.
Holy shit.
Nice.
So Pepperidge just fucking tears open the inside of this thing's leg with his tusks.
No shit, that was max damage. That's nice.
It's pretty good. Then it is Slane's turn. What are we doing, Slane?
All right, I'm still attacking the one in front of Enric.
Okay.
And I have no rage points, so I'm going to double attack. So Cutter for the first one. Damn it. And Crusher for the second one.
That one is a
That
hit,
connects.
and it wham, staggers him back a bit.
All right, I have 1 rage point instead of 2, so I can't do my ignore.
Their
pain,
AC isn't
unfortunately.
13, is it?
It's not. It's 14.
All right, okay. Because he does get a +1 with close combat. I forgot.
Oh, your guy does?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's just a 1 shy.
Okay.
Okay. Then
I'm all done.
You're all done. All right, Kicklin, what are you doing?
Kicklin kind of sees them swarming James. He's like, "You hold on for 1 second. I'll be right with you." And then he swings his pick at the midsection of this other guy who's already wounded.
Okay. That's a miss. Astonishing Fortunate or no?
I haven't used one yet. I'll use one.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yes, solid hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, that takes him down, right?
That does take him down, yes.
Okay. Then it gives me up to 3 rage. And I'll just turn to the other two and just clang, clang, run, dogs!
Run, dogs!
So I can catch you and hit you harder.
All right, James, what are you doing?
Let's see. I'm just gonna use my action to dodge.
Okay. So keeping yourself in defensive. Any bonus actions?
No, I don't have any bonus actions. This
And Rick, what are you doing?
Maybe I could try to polish this guy off.
Okay. Let's see here. Come on. Oh. Phew. Any Astonishing Fortune?
No.
Or
Okay. No
Too much
time
session left.
All right, so I'll go top to bottom here, so I don't forget this time. All right, so Kecklin, we got 2 attacks on you.
got more. You got balls, Jules.
What if you lost the ability to speak? I didn't understand any of that. All right, so both of them attack you, but your shield deflects one, deflects the other one. That's awesome. Then, James, I got disadvantage on my attack against you because of dodging, right? Or does dodging give you a bonus to your AC?
That was +2 AC. But either Jeff is very still or he's frozen
attacks
for
against
me.
him have disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
when you
sorry,
dodge. Yeah,
Dodge,
so-
yeah.
Okay, so this first attack is a miss. So once again, you managed to keep this Gnoldish scimitar at bay. The one facing Pepperidge, I'm actually going to make a will save for him. He's disengaging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
The boar is scarier than I am?
The boar is scarier than you are. You've only killed, what, 2 of them so far?
Yeah. I just got here.
Then it is, if you you want to be
big
intimidating, pick a race that doesn't sound like a child at a birthday party with a helium balloon.
Well, that's only when he gets the voice modulator to work.
That was really great. All right, so then Enric, we're just attacking you here. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We got 2 with advantage on you.
As part of Kinklin's bio.
Enric, you're hit once.
All right.
Let's see here. And, check dice. Enric, you take no damage from the first hit because of your aura. Ooh, critical hit! Critical hit!
Double the damage. Well, the dice,
damage.
anyway.
Hey, that is 14. No, whoa. That's, 12. 12
7.
minus 5 is 7. You take 7 points of damage from that one. I got 2
This
more
is
attacks.
starting to hurt now.
2 more attacks that miss. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those ones that are not engaged, the ones with missile attacks, they are also starting to run away. Then the batch that are facing Slain. Nat 20. They're going to still keep trying to kill you. On the plus side, I blew a nat 20 on my save instead of my attack. So
Exactly. Everybody knows dice only have a limited number of nat
Exactly.
20s before you have to recharge them.
Exactly. That's one hit on you. And you
I don't have my reaction, so it does not get reduced.
So it's only, unfortunately, even with the taking the full points of damage, the DR2 means you take 2 points of damage in total.
All right.
Then I've got 2 on Wendell. They're going to try and grapple you again, Wendell. They want to grab hold of you. They're sick of you. I need you to beat an 18 and a 15 with athletics or acrobatics. Your choice. So, Wendell, what are you going to do? That's you, Hobbs.
Fuck, I keep forgetting my name as well. All right, so I am going to.
I just love the idea you sitting there. What person gave such a dweeby name? Oh my!
Who the hell's Wendell? What the hell is going on here? All right, so I will blast this guy.
So is it
again.
18? I need you to give us. They're trying to grab you
my
again. You can
rolls?
give us athletics or acrobatics. Your choice. 18 and then a 15.
Boom.
Nice.
Yes.
So you muscle one of them away.
Tested
And
it
so one of
outside.
them has grabbed hold of you now.
Wait. Oh, they're still trying to grapple me. They're not going for my gun anymore.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're, I'm just checking to see what.
It's
I
not
think the
good to be
grapple
grabbed by
condition.
Knowles, though.
The grapple condition
no
of 5e,
good.
I think, is pretty.
Sorry, Andrew.
So your speed
You know
is
what?
0.
It's just Kevin
Kirby.
Lane's grappling me. This is what I'm learning because every game we played this week, the creatures, the monsters just.
No, I
wanna
meant for
grab my
the
shit or
null
they wanna
pod.
grab
I didn't
me.
mean for the
No one's grappled
grappling.
you yet. We're disarming you. 'Cause
Well, fair.
the disarm
Fair.
rules are pretty.
They're still getting pretty grabby.
Okay.
Grappled condition. The condition
Yeah,
specifies.
so you just can't move. That's the only penalty you got. There's nothing else. They just got a hand on you. That's all. They can just start dragging you after this. So anyway, that's it for the Knolls. That means it's Wendell's turn. What are you doing, Wendell?
Which one has a grapple on me?
Let me put green dot. There we go. Green for grapple.
Point
So
blank,
it's
eh?
like as he's been spinning around and he reloads, the guy has a hold of the back of his jacket or something.
Yeah.
He's still gonna fire at this guy that he's been trying to kill.
Which guy? There's one guy that's dead. That's a new one.
No, the marked guy.
Oh, the marked guy. Yeah. That's great. Just get off of me.
Nice.
They're like the Knoll Secret Service trying to take you down. You're like, no, he's got to die. That is a hit, and holy shit, is that a lot of damage. Are you missing? Oh, your damage from Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
Nice.
So you're
Blew a
wrestling with
hole
you.
right through his chest.
Yeah, and then it just, there's a hole, and he wobbles and falls down. Let's make.
next turn.
Oh, they're made their wisdom saves. All right, then it is Slane's turn. What are you doing, Slane?
Pepperidge gets to
Oh,
attack.
Pepperidge.
that
Sorry,
dude.
I keep forgetting about.
I can't remember my name, but Pepperidge, no problem.
Pepperidge Farms remembers. What's Pepperidge doing?
He's gonna finish this guy off that James Crowley is dancing around.
Yep. Here comes.
Oh,
No.
he misses, though.
All right.
He's still watching the ones that ran off.
Yeah. Hungry. Slane, you're up now. What are you doing?
Busy typing in chat. Okay. I have more uses of rampage, so I'll use another use of rampage as a bonus action, and then
Okay.
I will make my attack with advantage against the one that is wounded right here.
You got it. Come on.
So with advantage.
See this go down. Go. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
And then that brings me up to 2, and that is it for me.
Okay. Kicklin, what are you doing?
All right. Kicklin, he centers himself, takes a big breath, and goes, "It's tag time, boys!" And he's provoking from both of these as he charges straight
Against
over
the other
here.
one? Okay. Let's see here. All right. No, I missed with both of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get my charge attack with advantage with my war pick from my rage ability.
Yep. So because you got 2 rage to spend, right?
Yep.
That
That's
is
it.
a solid hit, and he's dead.
Okay.
Down he goes.
Well, then I use my bonus action.
To attack James.
Actually, I just used my normal movement because that was my my dash action. I go on your left, and then I move back this way.
Okay. All right. Then it is James' turn. Something very
He just
confusing.
ran over, leaped in the air, and just clunked right into him, kicked off, and ran back the other way.
So something very confusing just happened in front of you. This Kicklin came racing in, smashed the guy down, and then went racing back. What are you doing?
Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna move.
Enric is looking a little hurt.
Yeah, that's where I'm trying to move
Okay, yeah.
to. I'm gonna move.
I'm okay.
He's got like 5 DR, so
Yeah,
I
that's
got
true.
5 DR and I can heal my own damn self. Like, don't waste your spells on me.
Well, waste them on them because I'm fine. Just help them.
Look, all I can see is that you're bloody. I don't know anything about you guys.
You don't know me.
I don't. Here, I won't do too. I won't use a big spell on you then, you big baby.
Wow.
man, it's the real WoW experience. Everybody's just sitting there
Everyone's
name
shit-talking
calling and shit talking.
But you do get 8 hit points back.
So you have 8 hit points
Thank you.
back there, Enric. And is that it for James?
He grumbles a thank you.
Yeah.
Enric, you are up next. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hit this guy and see if maybe he's any more susceptible to my two-handed.
Okay.
There we go.
Holy
Nice.
smokes. Good hit.
Boom.
Wow. Yeah, that you can hear ribs and what do you call it? I think you hit him in the shoulder, so there's a crack in his arm too. He yelps and grabs his arm. Anything else you wish to do?
Can I use like a bonus action to just look around and see if I can see where my shield landed?
Yeah, it's at your feet. I think it's just going to take you
Oh, okay.
an action to grab the sucker.
Yeah. Can I put a foot on it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So no one can move it any further.
Mine. All right. Knoll time to go here. All right. So then these Knolls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're clever.
I have a short arm. That's the only reason you got away.
All right. 19 is a 22 on one of those attacks.
It's me.
Yep. However, you only take 2 points of damage though, so that wasn't much.
You're
Second
like
one,
pups.
22, and then 9 points of damage.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think. Did your character say that too?
Yes.
That's great. All right, and then the ones down here. So the others are going to dash. I'm just going to get rid of them because they're going to race off into the forest. And, okay, so the ones with that last hit is going to trigger a morale check for them. They
ignore that.
fail. These ones disengage and they are running back away from you, Enric.
I should say so.
There we go. Slain, you did not kill anybody last turn, did you? I don't think so. All right, so
I thought I
there's...
did, and because I killed the one that was here.
Oh, okay. Then let me make a morale save for them. They are also running away.
Classic.
Damn
Goddamn
Knolls.
Knolls.
Okay. Disengage action in. Can you disengage and then move as well?
I think you can disengage.
No, it's your full turn. if
Disengage
you
is an
disengage.
action.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're a rogue.
Unless you're a
Rogues
rogue,
can do
you
it
have
as
something special.
as their cutting action.
I don't think so.
Oh, right.
I think
Yeah, because your action
disengage
is the
your
fact that it doesn't trigger.
No, I think disengage is your full turn. I
Well,
think
it's not a
that's-
full turn. The way
yeah.
it's phrased is that you take disengage. You're right. It's just that the way it's phrased, there's no full turn actions in this
Okay.
one. It's that when none of your movement triggers attacks of opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, so you spend your action to disengage, and then you move
yeah.
as your other thing. Yeah.
Okay, so this other
Yeah.
one is
Oh,
going to...
yeah.
Makes sense.
This other one's going to try and disarm you again, Hobbs. You can make... 18. You can make... You have advantage on this because it's a two-handed weapon. Athletics or dexterity. Or acrobatics. Athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Having my Bertha.
Oh no!
He's got your gun!
What's he gonna do with it?
Go ahead and just give us an attack roll with something that's not with one of your melee things, because he's going to try and run away with it. And you get attack of opportunity on him.
8 points.
So it's a hit. So it would just be, I think, hand-to-hand damage. Is that just 1 point plus your strength bonus?
1 point of what?
I can't remember how much a fist does.
Oh, I have a hand axe.
5e.
But you wouldn't have it in your hand at the same time that you...
Sure.
I know fist is listed in the PHP. I just don't have it
Why
open.
doesn't it say what damage it is?
Let's see here. I just don't remember in this edition. I think it's only like 1d2 or 1d3.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Unarmed strike is 1 point of bludgeoning, yeah, plus your strength bonus. So you know, hey, and you smash on this thing's back as it's trying to run away. But it's running away with your gun, and the other one's grappling you. Fuck. Dick DM
Don't
does
worry,
that
Wendell.
bullshit.
I'll save your gun.
Here, I'll put a snail on it for where he's got the gun. Then it is Wendell's turn. What are you doing, Wendell?
So Wendell can't move, but he tries to spin around in this guy's grip, and he'll throw his hand axe at him.
Love it.
You bastard, bring that back. Yeah.
I picture it's like a drunk fight where
You
like
wanna
someone's grabbing a jacket and it's sort of moving all over.
You want to spend a point to get advantage on that?
Sure.
Boy, he already rolled. Oh, no,
no,
that's
he
the
hasn't.
old
Hasn't
roll.
rolled yet.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, it's only 3 points of
Nice.
damage though.
Yeah, but guess what? Pepperidge.
Now hold on.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think you, since we're all talking about mastery, assistant mastery of this, being the keen 5e player, you told us that you put your hunter's mark on him before
As a
you threw
bonus
your
action?
hand, right?
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. I can do that.
I thought you did. I thought you said that. Yeah.
I remember.
Totally
him
heard
saying-
it.
Give us
Yeah.
1d4 damage. Nice. All right, so that is hit him, and then Pepperidge, go ahead. Pepperidge gets his charge
Pepperidge
now too, so he'll do
charges.
that charge damage if he hits.
Nobody takes the gun from my hand.
Pepperidge, fetch.
Oh, misses.
Oh, no. All right, then Slain, what are you doing?
I forget. Can you split up your movement, or do you have to do it all at once?
I think you have to do it all at once.
Okay, well, I will do it all at once to get next to this guy, and then try to attack him to make sure that Hobbs doesn't lose his gun.
Speaking of system mastery, if you were one further down, you're going to get advantage on the attack roll.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm too drunk to have put myself in the right spot. And there we go.
There we go.
There we go. Cutter.
Here we go. Advantage
Damn
on
it.
this attack roll. That is a miss.
That's terrible. Crusher.
Come on.
Damn
Oh my
it.
god. You want to
I will
spend?
spend 2 points of astonishing fortune to reroll with Crusher.
The fortune stops after it
That is
restarts
enough.
after break, right?
I was listening to one of our what do you call it, PF2 games, and remember how like in that one you guys get hero points every hour. So that felt like easy mode. So what do we see, Slain, as you
Well,
bring this
Easy
guy
mode
down?
might be an over exaggeration.
What's that?
Given the way that Kevin runs games. But okay, so Slain runs around. Pepperidge has been slashing at his legs or something, and Slain does one strike with Cutter, and he dodges away, but he dodges right into the smash with Crusher and crushes his skull in a spray of viscera. And it's
Okay.
I don't remember what rating WoW has, so I don't know if we can go to M rating stuff, but it's very impressive.
No doubt. All right, and with a wet, slump, that one hits the ground. Kicklin, you're the only one
Alrighty.
engaged with Knowles still. What are you doing?
Gotcha. Well, there's one grappling Dwindle. But when he got hit by the good one, he goes, that's a good one. He goes, it's a second wind.
Nice.
My bonus action, give me some hit points back.
Okay, so you have 6 hit points back.
Got 6, and then I'm going to pivot around. I guess it's the one just to the south of me that hit me and says, you're going back to your mama in pieces.
You're
going back to your mama in
pieces. That's a solid miss.
Yes. And then he's
Fine with.
Well,
Oh,
how
screw
much
it.
damage he does when he hits too. It's hilarious when he misses. Because okay, then it is James's turn. What are you doing, James?
don't think he. I mean, the one with the green dot is the one with the weapon.
As though it's still sort of being like he and Wendell are spinning
Grappling
around.
with Wendell.
It's like he's grappled technically, but he's not really under control of Wendell right now, or in control of him.
Oh, which one has the weapon?
He's dead.
Dead.
Oh, you killed him.
Yeah, Slain
okay,
just raced
perfect,
over
sorry.
and smashed his head with a warhammer.
Yeah, and everybody looks fine. I think he'll just take survey of because he can't see Chicklin from where he is, so he'll move over where he can
There's
see
no
him.
H in my name.
Chicklin.
Whatever, you got a weird name.
Hey, it is an honorable gnomish name. Right out of the book.
James has
I
a
agree
weird
with
name
Chicken
for
the
a fantasy
Gnome.
game.
Yeah.
Chicken in the gnome.
Your name sounds like
You look like
Louisiana
a knoll
cooking.
there. Slain.
All right, then it is Enric's turn. What are you doing, Enric?
Well, everybody kind of moved.
There is a guy or a knoll still grabbing Wendell.
Yeah, I'm gonna get over here. So Wendell's still within my aura, and Slain can try to get back into it. And I'm gonna go after the guy on Wendell.
You have advantage on this attack roll. Go ahead.
Ooh, cool. Because I'm gonna go double-handed.
Nice.
Nice.
You hammer
Only
this thing.
8 points though. Wow.
All right. Then, if that's it for you, it is null time. All right, so these other ones are going to double move and disengage, so I'm just going to delete them because they're probably going to run. I'm assuming you guys aren't going to chase after them. Do not delete Slain. Here we go. Oh my god, they kidnapped Slain. He must have gone to that same place that elf went. Then the one that is grabbing you, Wendell, will let go. And I'm realizing he would have had to drop his scimitar in order to make that attack. So I guess he draws a dagger and then tries to stab you with it, Wendell. So I think gonna be a lot of damage. I did hit though, 17 points of or 17 to hit.
I'll laugh too early.
3 points of damage, 2 of which is absorbed by DR. You take 1 point of damage, Wendell, and then
Poke you with my dagger.
Kicklin.
aye.
I was going to say Chicklin. Jeez. Yeah, grab your dagger. Kicklin.
Bring it.
Here we go. Missed with the first one. And second one is a miss as well, too. Your defenses are holding strong. Wendell, you're up next. What are you doing? So your gun is right next to Slain right now. Or between
yeah.
Slain and Pepperidge.
I don't have a gun. Oh, I do have 2 hand axes. I guess I whip out my other hand axe.
Yep.
I'll chop this guy with it.
Go right ahead.
Chop.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Oh. Nothing. We're not missing any damage here.
Oh, I marked him, I guess.
There we go.
Oh, only a 2 this time.
Oh, that's enough. That's exactly what you needed. Oh, I deleted the number instead of the guy. Boom. There we go. So what do we see as you take him down?
So Wendell his jacket is all wrapped around, so he spins one more time to wrap it around the guy's arm, moves it, and then just chops him right up underneath the armpit.
Slumps to the ground, dead. Then anything else you wish to do? You got to move. You could still do.
Yeah. Stroll over and start to give Pepperidge a good whack on the head. Good job, boy.
Nice. Slain, what are you doing? You see that
Slain
little
is going to
gnome?
let out a feral war howl.
Nice. Oh.
And
We all just ignore the gnome surrounded by.
just generally, I think he's just going to, look around and be like, oh, we killed them all? Or some of them ran? Or something? Oh,
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah, there's some over here. I'll go over there.
Yeah, you could actually race in
One,
and get a charge
2,
off.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my move. And then what is a charge? A charge is
Up to your move, I believe.
up to your move.
see.
1,
Hold on.
2, 3, 4, 5. That puts me. Oh, I could go here and get advantage. Awesome. Well, I will do that. So I'll let out a feral war howl.
Hold on,
Look
there
around
actually might
and
not
see.
be. I'm trying to double check. I don't know if there's a charge action in.
No.
Oh, is
you
it
have to-
something like special for?
You have to take a feat. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a charge. Not a charge is not a default action in
Okay,
fighting.
well, I will dash into combat and not actually attack.
Okay. And you'll be granting Kicklin advantage on his next attack, which is Kicklin. What are you doing?
So when Slane howled, Kicking goes, "Aha! Your mama's calling you home." And then he sees Slane running. He's like, "I got you now."
I love how Kicklin is very slowly developing like a Brooklyn accent. It's
That
perfect.
just sucks. I just missed.
Oh no! Do you want to spend Astonishing Fortune?
We don't have enough for a reroll. Okay. One.
Oh no! That's awesome.
It's my turn.
All right, then it is James's turn. What are you doing, James?
Oh, let's see. Well, now
Get him,
that
Clocky.
Slane moved there. I can move here. Wait, do I have to be within 5 feet of this guy or just my ally to aid?
Click on your what do you call it?
Aid's like a it's like a
Oh, you mean the
combat
aid
action.
action,
Or help, or I think it's called.
Yeah. Help.
So
You can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. So you need to be within 5 feet of the creature.
okay, so I have to step to this square.
Yeah.
I have to step to his threatened square.
Yep.
Okay, but I'm going to help Slane.
Nice. And how
Some
is
of
that?
that-
Why don't you describe for us what that looks like? Because I think you've got
I
an
think
interesting.
I think he leans in and he indicates sort of a point on the knoll that between his sort of strap, and it says, "Get him under the ribs there," and he sort of indicates their weak spot.
Nice.
But does
All
it give
right.
advantage on your next attack? I mean, you did anyway,
Nice.
but
Awesome.
in case something changes.
Double advantage.
Yeah.
I'll roll 3 dice.
I've actually read some interesting guys talking about the game, saying that they don't have a problem with granting extra advantage in this game. Personally, they just think it's exciting. It doesn't really matter. I mean,
Well, when the enemies get extra advantage, I kind of like, no, thank you.
Spoken like a Pathfinder player, truly.
oh, you're
Hold
so
on. How's this
scared,
going to
John.
work when it's used on us?
Yeah, suddenly 5th edition becomes a lot more closer to like Savage Pathfinder, and you're like, oh no!
Oh yeah.
Stack up 5 uses of advantage so that you can get a critical hit with every roll.
Enric, you are up next. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stroll back over to where I was and pick up my shield.
Okay. Then is Noel O'Clock here. So we got Kicklin. You're getting the full interest here. Let's see here. First attack roll with advantage. Nat 20 again.
I'm activating my ignore pain.
Okay. Here we go. That means you are only taking 7 points of damage. And then the second attack is miss altogether. So you manage to keep your shield up and keep him at a distance. Wendo, what are you doing?
I will
get
pick up
pissed.
my rifle.
Okay. So you got your rifle. Anything else? Pepper's doing anything?
No, we're just kind of standing here looking majestic as Wendell scrunches his eyes and tries to see where the gnolls all escaped to.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking. For sure. You know, they had at least one batch of reinforcements, so it's probably a prudent maneuver to make sure there's not more. Slain.
Or we could find their lair, all their treasure.
Oh, speaking of treasure, actually, you know what, Wendell? It does look as if someone has fallen, and they seem to be carrying a pretty big chest strapped to their back. Slain, what are you doing?
All right. I am going to just do my 2 attacks.
Okay.
I will do my first attack with Cutter.
Here we go. Nat
Nice.
20. Critical hit. 15 points of damage. Is there any damage we're missing here?
No.
You know what? That's close enough. So what does it look like as you take this first one down thanks to James's direction?
I will thrust up under his ribs and eviscerate it.
Nice. Yeah.
And then
There's
I will
your extra
go
advantage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can only do 7. So I can only get to there.
5th edition River Diagonals only count 1.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will
Yep.
go to there.
And
And
you
then
got
I will
advantage.
attack with Crusher
Yep.
with advantage from behind.
So out of the periphery, Kicklin, you think for a second like, shit, there's another one, and he's black. and then like, oh wait, and this thing comes in. It seems to be your ally. Solid hit.
And he speaks with a very exotic accent that is alluring to women and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Black was also,
sounds
just
like
to be
me.
clear, was a descriptor of your guy's fur. Not. I was trying to make a joke of that.
No,
at
I
all.
know.
Yeah. So-
Yeah, Slain looks like a sort of grayish, blackish wolf, half
Okay.
person, half wolf thing with multiple weapons in his hands, swirling around like a whirling dervish, cutting through gnolls,
Yeah.
and generally aiding his allies.
Then it is Kicklin's turn. What are you doing, Kicklin?
Kicklin says, well, never look a gift Noel in the mouth. And then he turns and says, you're outnumbered now. Well, you were before, but you're screwed.
You have advantage on this. Are you missing any damage?
Nope.
So, Kicklin, you've like kneecapped this thing as Slain hits it from behind. It is looking like it's going to go off. James, what are you doing? That little
Stand on the
gnome.
ribs, James.
Yeah, I'm actually going to step forward and cure wounds on my ally.
Okay.
Spec just dropped, but thank you.
I'll just cast a level 1. So
Okay.
you get
Plus
14.
Yeah, 14 points back. That's awesome.
Respect is back up to normal levels.
Anric, what are you doing?
All the others that ran off this way are like gone. I can't see them anymore, right?
They've all disappeared into the woods, yeah.
Okay. And I don't see any. I go running off on my own. Leroy. Anyway, can I? And I don't see any hint of our elf friend. Do I?
Not at all.
I'm gonna hang back with.
I mean, I think
My
he said
allies
something.
over
The
here.
elf said something about going to see a play tonight.
Yeah, it was an open night.
Those elves get up to all sorts of crazy stuff in the woods.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna move back to give my friends the aura again, just in case. But
Okay.
I'm too far away to get stuck in against the team to steal this kill.
Okay. This gnoll is panicking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's screaming and running off to try and escape you guys.
I can run faster for short distances. Stay still.
Wendell? Gnome is foaming at the mouth. Wendell, you spotted that chest on the back of one of the fallen gnolls.
I'll have a look at it.
Okay.
What? You're not gonna take the shot?
Heck no.
You guys got this. Come on, Pepperidge. So you get over it. We'll tell you what's in the thing in a moment. Slain, you're up next.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is well within my move of 35, and I will try to cut him down from behind. No! I will try to cut him down from behind again. There we go.
I
Okay.
was rooting for you, but then I wasn't because I want Kinklin to get the kill.
Yeah. Boom. Down he goes. All right.
John, why did you name your character a name that you can't even get straight? You said Kinklin instead of Kicklin.
He likes the Kinkman. I think that was his original idea. For
It's supposed to be kinky. That's
No, that's why I did name him Kinklin.
And
Kinkman.
all right, with that, the last of the gnolls fall. All you can hear is disappearing into the woods around you. There's the echoing sound of their tittering laughter. And guys, we are out of combat. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to take a 5-minute break here for our mid-session break. And then you guys will, if you want to, have an opportunity to take a short rest, which, as a reminder, for this campaign is only 5 minutes. So you can take 5 minutes, catch your breath, and get caught up on each other, and we'll see what Wendell found in that crate. So we're back in 5 minutes, guys.
Oh.
It's pretty fun.
Of course.
Did not know how I was going to turn out with all those gnolls, though.
That was a lot of gnolls, I must say.
Oh, we're glad we had a healer.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, actually. I just need to look at this priest thing. I don't think I get my spells back until a long rest, but I'm not sure.
That's why I didn't play a spellcaster.
Why? Because you don't want to look things up?
Well, no, I'm not that familiar with 5th edition rules yet, so. I know some spellcasters get, maybe it's like a wizard, they can recharge a spell slot or something after a rest, but I don't know.
It's part of me that thought, I should have been an elf. Because elves in 5th edition count short rests as long rests. Although I have a feing that very reasonably would have been vetoed and house ruled for this.
What was that?
Nothing. No, I was saying that if I had taken as an elf instead of a human, elves count short rests as long rests in 5th edition, but that probably would have been house ruled quite reasonably
Elves
anyway.
count short rests as long rests.
Yes, in 5th edition.
What? I don't.
Really?
I don't think
They
that's
meditate.
right, man.
They meditate instead of.
Let's
I'm
see.
pretty sure it's been.
Well, they might not. These kind of elves might not do that.
No, exactly, and that it would have been.
Trance. They don't sleep. They only do 4
Whereas-
hours a day.
Where is it? Oh, you've got it open.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, they don't count short rests like that. That's abusively powerful.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Well, no, but I don't. Andrew, I don't think that's correct. Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember ever reading that, and I ran a fair amount of 5e back in the day.
Yeah, the trend says they can transfer 4 hours instead of 8, but then they get the benefits of an 8-hour rest from it. So maybe that's the short rest thing. I don't know.
Well, but I guess that's the issue that they only need to rest for 4 hours a day. So as long as they've rested for 4 hours, they still get the benefit of a full long rest, which is ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, but that's different than.
That's different than a short rest, and like even in default 5e, short rest is 1 hour. That doesn't mean that.
Well, I mean, yeah, but any DM that's allowing only 1 hour as a short rest, like, no.
Well,
You
but
can't
even
do anything
then,
in
like
that.
if you do a 1 hour
My short
short
rests are, like,
even
2
if they
at
try to
least.
do it, you can only take a long rest once every 24 hours. So like they have the benefit of being awake for those extra 4 hours, but they don't get to take more long rests than anyone else.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay.
Yeah,
In
so
my
there's
games, they're just stuck on watch a lot longer than everyone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think the thing that happens is that they get their trance over the course of the short rests, and then they're on watch the whole time or something like
Yeah.
that.
or it's, It's basically for
I'm
playing an
gonna have
elf
to
is
have
like
words with my elf player.
playing a parent of a teenager. Just like,
Yeah.
is he still fucking sleeping? Get up!
Okay. I can't remember. On your hit dice that you get for short rest, do you get your constitution
do.
bonus also?
Yep, and you can roll
Okay.
them one at a time. You do not need to spend them ahead. So
Yeah.
you guys have an opportunity now to catch your breath, to make things. Okay, and I see that you're. I think that. Oh no, none of you guys. Only Kicklin has been using his. What do you call it? His class ability. So, double check, guys. See what recharges on a short rest, and remember, you do have a hit dice roller on your character sheet as well, too. There you go.
Ooh, I'm good to go.
Whoops.
All right.
Okay, and how many hit dice do we get back on our long rest?
Long rest, you get half of your hit dice.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll get, and then on a long rest, you also get all of your long rest abilities and short rest abilities.
Wait. Long rest, half your hit dice, and
Hit
no
dice.
hit points.
No hit points. You have to spend hit.
Unless you spend hit dice to get the hit points.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
So
second wind recharges, so yay.
nice. Okay, so your second win is back. Wendell, I think you got a bunch of things that recharge on a short rest, don't you?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay. So as you guys do two things. For one, you have your newfound, I guess, at least, comrades in arms who you've met on the road here. Enric, would you kindly give us an insight check, please?
Can do. This is the last person in the party you want to be doing this.
So there is.
Oh, not bad.
You're looking over at these guys, and in spite of the
Oh, I should do hit dice.
robes of a priest that he is wearing, there's something very familiar about this James figure, Brother James. What do you call? I think your religious moniker is, or religious sobriquet. Brother, priest, chaplain.
Yeah, probably brother. Probably not father, because he's not very old.
Okay. So something that you, just something that you. I thought that you said he was quite old, or relatively
No.
old. No, okay.
No.
So that seems curious. Oh, and I'm thinking like, why is there no music? I turned it off. Madison.
Okay, Slane is going to spend 5 points catching his breath. 5 minutes, sorry.
Okay.
5 minutes catching his breath, and then another minute to basically start looking like a person instead of a wolf. And I don't know how the GM wants to adjudicate whether you guys know about Worgen or what you guys know about Worgen, but
Yeah, I think. Let's do this. Let's have history checks from Kicklin and James, please.
And maybe everybody. Well, I guess Inric probably too, but Inric probably hasn't seen Slane as a Worgen yet either.
Yeah.
Well, Wendell would have, because Wendell and Elenil were his buddies before.
James, give us an insight check as well, please. Kicklin, so you've heard of these things before, or these creatures? No, nothing. Okay, so I think, James, there is something deeply unsettling and perhaps unnatural, or in this person who seems to be fighting alongside everyone else here is slain. You think he's cursed, and the vibe you get from him is just very off-putting based on your insight roll there. Let's see here. So yeah, Kicklin, you're aware of this stuff. Wendell, what you find is strapped to the back of one of these things is like a chest that probably belonged in some humans cabin or house or something like that in the woods, that likely would have kept their valuables and whatnot. The fact that there's been modifications made so it can be worn on the back of a knoll tells you that they've had it for a while, and it does have a lock on it. So you have to either, I'm not sure if Wendell's got any thieves tools on him. Do any of you guys have thieves tools?
Oh, Wendell has some.
Oh, does he?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, what smells worse than a Knowles footlocker, eh?
Give us a check with your, what do you call it? Your Thieves' Tools. DC's only 11 on this one.
Gotta be a gnome's pick.
I'm picturing there's a song he's singing to himself as he's doing it. Pepper just snuffing next to him. So just give us the way you go on your tools, and I think it uses dexterity.
That's what I was going to ask him. Dex.
I don't think this is that it's a difficult lock to pick. It's that it's so corroded that you just your efforts to try and finesse this thing are just all for naught. So you can't seem to pick this goddamn lock.
Can I shoot it off?
Yeah. Yes, you can. So you
I
stand
get
back.
fed up after
This
a minute.
means it will not be able to be used again. So one shot, and then you're able to. I'm assuming you took it off the knoll as well. You cut the straps or whatever, place it down, and you creak it open. Now, before we reveal what's inside, Kicklin and James, how do you introduce yourselves to these fellows?
Oh, Kicklin
Oh,
will
you
just
goddamn tease. We want the loot.
Kicklin don't care about no loot. He strolls up and says, "I killed 3 of them, almost 4. Are you okay?"
I missed like half of that, so I'm gonna pretend that Slane didn't hear it either. my headphones have been they've been on the fritz like my mouse, but the mouse got replaced.
Nice.
And the headphones are gonna be replaced, but not yet. No.
So
Yeah. He says he's traveling through the area with James here, kind of keeping an eye on him, because obviously there's gnolls around. And it's high-pitched voice.
Okay. James?
Yeah,
What
Knolls
about-
are bad news.
I think James would. I don't know any, but there would probably be some short little prayer to the light or something that he would say.
Sure.
You say, "Greetings, friends," and I'm Brother James.
Thank you for that timely intervention, intervener.
Pepper just kind of snorts.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Where are you headed?
Are you traveling into Westfall?
Aye, about that
I assume you
direction.
are because you're going this way, but
We are.
So we're on the lookout for bad people, and we're gonna. Wendell, do I tell him about the bounty?
Aye, let the paladin speak, eh? It's his thing we're looking for, I believe.
Enric, tell him what we're doing.
I mean, like the Wolfman says, we've been hired to hunt down some rather disreputable people in these parts, and there's some good coin in it to be had if we're good about it and quick about it and repeatedly good about it.
What kind of bad people?
So at that point, let's maybe cut to Wendell, has just shot the lock off. He's muttering in Dwarvish, pushes the lid back, and you can see there is, on the top of this chest, the chest itself is about maybe 2.5 feet or 3 feet by about 1.5 feet. It's fairly deep as well, too. And what you can see littering the top of this thing, sort of like patting down everything in there, is a bunch of red bandanas. A signature piece of gang clothing, as it were, that the Defias Brotherhood wears. So the question that you'd asked before is, what kind of bad people you're looking for? And you're like, "Arr!" And there's a bunch of Defias bandanas on the top of this thing. There's some other rags mixed in there, but the most of them are these red bandanas.
Are they like trophies taken from the dead, or are they handing out to new recruits?
They are all stained red, so it's tough to say, but there are 1 or 2 ones that look like they have some blood on them.
I can
Slane,
smell blood.
why don't you give us a Actually, any of you guys can give us a history check too. Let's see what you know about the relationship between the gnolls. Yeah,
Oh,
so
hell
Sling.
yeah. My -1.
Nice. Kicklin.
I know fuck all.
All right. So Kicklin and Sling, what you know is that like the gnolls, sometimes they'll rarely work with others, but there's certainly no alliance between the Defias Brotherhood and the Gnoll packs that populate the Westfall and the Elven Forest. And Kicklin with a roll that good, I think you know that like there's some kind of there's one of the things that maybe you heard about before you came out here was someone traveling back from Westfall, and they told you about how the Gnolls and the Defias seem to be fighting each other now. And there's something that's happening in Westfall. They're fighting almost an open war, which means that all of them are traveling around pissed off and armed.
Maybe we should have made friends with the Gnolls.
You look around the like 25 corpses around you.
Don't think that's possible.
So if you push the things aside, though, Wendell, what you see is there's a bunch of treasure in here.
Nice.
There is 1,600 copper pieces, 500 silver pieces. I'll put this in chat for you guys, maybe.
Oh, thank you.
To copy it under here. So 1,600 CP,
Figure it out.
500 SP, 120 GP. There are
Nice.
6 tiger-eyed gems, 10 GP each. And you find on the Gnollish leader, there is what looks to be a what do you call it? A crafted, like human-sized little vial with a stopper on it, with a kind of like reddish liquid on the inside of it. Any of you guys can give us a history check, because there is a mark on the glass vial. DC here is only going to be about, let's say it's a 15.
You want all of us or just one
Yeah,
of us?
anyone who thinks that their character would have looked at this thing.
Okay, then not me.
Kicklin is curious, but he doesn't do alchemy.
Yeah, and well, it wasn't even like alchemy. I'm curious of. It's the whether you could tell anything about the Maker's Mark. You don't even know. Like, could be, for all you know, it's a Elvish or Gnomish, Elvish. Who the fuck knows where it's from? But it is a healing potion, though. So if anyone wants to take the healing potion, they can take that on them.
It's your kill.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, Wendell, why don't you take it?
Okay. So let me just drag and drop a... Actually, you can do it. Just search for a healing potion in the compendium and drag and drop that to your character sheet.
So Slain has an out-of-character question,
Of course.
which is, do we get XP for treasure in this campaign?
You do not.
Damn it.
You do get treasure, though. There are more... the offside... Or the offside...
We'll buy better equipment or
exactly.
whatever.
There's more shit to do with
know.
your money in 5e than there is in old school games.
Yeah, but just,
Yeah.
Slain
It's
really
like
wanted the XP.
the inverse bell curve in AD&D. It's like at the beginning of the campaign in AD&D, you get a bunch of things you can spend your money on, and there's really like nothing that you can afford for a very long time, and then suddenly there's a whole bunch of really great shit. Like magic
Yeah, you
items.
build a castle and suddenly everybody wants money.
Exactly. What do you mean
remember how to
weatherproofing
open
my
the
castle?
compendium.
Come on, that's not a thing. All right, so then you guys are... Let's go to the map, actually. Let me grab everybody. Beep. Oh, and I forgot to upload. Hold up. I have... I have a party token that I've created for the campaign. So instead of having, we always pick like different characters, and they end up being the kind of party thing to move on the overland map. I've changed up my game here. I just forgot to load it.
Kinklin will offer his services as long as he gets a share in the treasure.
What do you guys make of that?
You guys keep the potion. He doesn't want it.
Maybe a half share?
Is that a short guy joke? Because I have a pick. I'm just looking for a home.
He's for sure. I love how Brooklyn he is.
Okay. One share of the treasure for everybody.
Okay.
That's a good plan, and we'll just, kill a bunch of Defiance Brotherhood people, or maybe turn in all these bandanas. Who knows what they're worth?
So let's see here. This.
They offering coin for bandanas?
Well, they're offering coin for Defiance Brotherhood people, and I don't know how we know who the Gnolls killed. So maybe they have like a group discount or something, or a grunt rate for when you kill just regulars instead of elites.
If you turn in if you turn in specific bounties, you will get a certain amount of money. If you just turn in a what do you call it?
A bunch of bandanas.
You'll get a flat rate for each of them.
Okay, that's not bad.
So it's not. Here, let's do this here.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Here we go, and you guys can all see. Let me give control. All players. All right, guys. We have.
Ooh, like this map.
Party token. Thank you. All right. Each hex is 4 squares. Now, by the time you've finished like looting and doing everything here, guys, it is probably about, it's probably getting later in the day. So you can continue to travel at night. I'll say you've still got like maybe 2 more hexes you could travel, but the second one you'd be traveling in dark. What do you guys think?
So I have the Wanderer background.
What does that one do?
It can recall general layout of terrain and geography and find food and water for yourself and up to 5 people per day, provided the land offers.
Because we're using survival
yeah,
rules
I was
and
going to
stuff.
say whatever you're going to do with that is
what it
fine,
does, it grants you advantage on all those. So
Awesome.
like when you guys are making camp, what you can do is each of you will have, let's see this, I'm assuming you've got at least let's say a week's worth of rations. So you guys can put each of your somewhere on your character sheet, just put down your rations are at 21. You'll go through 3 of them per day. What you can do, Slain, is one of you guys can go hunting at when you guys are setting up camp, and that will, you'll make a depending on how like abundant the game is in the place, you'll make a check, and if you're successful, I think it's 1d6 plus your wisdom stat that you get to recover in rations.
My wisdom is not great.
Let me double check, make sure it is wisdom.
I have that natural explorer that allows me to find twice as much food as when I forage as well.
Oh, sweet. So you know what? We'll have if you assist with if you go with him, we'll have it double the yield.
Go.
6.
Yeah, so let me just double check the amounts here. We're using, trying out the actual 5e rules from Cinematic Environs this time too. All right.
It's not relevant, but I have the City Watch background.
I have hunting.
It's not useful out here.
Okay.
You have run through the jungle,
dancing
because
help?
that looks like what we're doing.
All right. So,
Maybe runty, but I hit like a Mack truck.
These things from the same.
Run, not runty.
Oh.
what was that, Hobbs?
I said, like, this is the second time Ireland's brought up something that came out in 1972. Like Run Through the Jungle and Raging Bull.
Yeah, you know me. I'm all
Goes-
about classic rock and classic movies.
Let's see here. Water, earth. Here we go. Food. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find. I was just reading this before the session and scrambling down the things I was needed to know. Yeah, on the upside, I found the rules for falling. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wounds. Survival.
A billion Gnolls and rules for falling. It's like we're in Featherfall again.
Yeah.
Except the gnome's going to be useful this time around, isn't he?
Dorman was useful.
Yeah, Dorman was totally useful for
Yeah.
last time. All right, why is...
That was mostly when the gnomes got a hold of him and tried to pull him apart. He didn't feel very useful.
Well, Beargor was able to save him
It's true.
because he had enlarged him, right? That's why he caught up.
Yep.
So, it all comes around. It's the natural karma of the universe.
Memories.
Dorman enlarges Beargor, and Beargor slays the gnolls that are trying to eat Dorman.
Okay.
Good times.
Okay, so here's something useful that elves can do with their... I mean, in elves from a standard D&D thing is the difficulty... The foraging rules work the more time you take, the lower the DC gets until you successfully roll. And if you... okay. So, what do you guys wish to make camp here, or you want to keep traveling for a little bit before you make camp? You still go 2 more hexes before you call it a day.
How many of us actually don't have night vision, I guess, is what I would ask.
I don't have night vision, but I have light.
And Enric's a human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kicklin the gnome.
I have dark vision.
Nice.
That would be spoiled unless you're traveling separate from where the light is, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would just go 1 hex because we'll still have some light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So I can tell you, I rolled encounters beforehand, and in spite of the early attack by... come on. Ooh. Oh. Hold on, let me zoom in here. There we go.
Did you just shrink us?
Yeah, it's very unhappy with the the size. I was zoomed way back. All right, so you get another another 4 miles in otherwise an uneventful day. So, you guys make camp. There are roadside inns and whatnot along the way here. But I imagine that the last one would have been at the bridge, probably, because river traffic would have been able to stop off there. So, a day's travel on this road is 6 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the next way stop would be around here, guys. But you guys can certainly between Wendell and Slane. Now, why don't Wendell? And why don't you give us or you can defer to Wendell and make a survival or is it survival or nature in this game? I can't remember.
They're both skills. Nature is more for knowledge and stuff.
Yeah, survival then. A survival check with advantage there, Wendell.
Wendell, what's your... Oh.
Okay, so 14. Let's see here.
And a +3.
That's better than me.
Just based on the... Yeah, sorry, Arlen, that's why I sort of figured he had a better... When you said you had no modifier.
Yeah, my wisdom is a +0.
So that's actually not going to be good enough. 15 is the... this has got abundant food and water sources in the Elven Forest. Once you get to Westfall, it'll get more difficult. So you are successful, and because of your stuff, Arlen, why don't you make the roll for us for how many rations are recovered here? Give us a 2d6 roll, please.
2d6.
Yeah.
I need to put a space. Damn, that's not so good.
Not great. Well, it is 4 rations, though.
Is it 4 rations total?
We use 3, right?
4 rations total, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys use 3. So,
So,
Kicklin, Enric, and James, what are you guys thinking you're doing while in camp? Somebody would need an hour to set up camp. Someone would need to cook. Someone want to look for water? You guys, I think there's an abundance of water here, so you're not really super worried about that.
Yeah, I think that James would probably stay around the camp. Maybe he'd do the cooking then if.
Yeah, Kinklin's not suited for, or Kinklin's not suited for cooking, so he'll go like dig a little train hole and help set up tents.
Oh.
What the fuck does not suited for cooking mean?
He
Not
tastes
dormant.
awful. Absolutely awful. You need to spice the crap out of him.
So here's the interesting thing here. For hunting, it depends on, like your result tells you what game you get. This is from cinematic environments, not from the default rules.
Oh,
because you
yeah.
rolled a 15 or 10, you found basically squirrel, muskrat, or snakes. So it's small game. That's why you got such a shit reward. If you rolled higher, it could be something like beaver, porcupine, all the way up to like deer. A deer gives 8d10 rations.
Yeah. Snake's good, but you just don't get a lot of it.
Not a lot of it. So you guys come back, just a poor showing on the survival. What are the rest of you guys doing in camp? Enric, James, what do you guys... There's something about again, Enric, like the guy, James looks familiar. He just can't place where you know him from.
Yeah, I might. Well, I mean, I would probably be doing my requisite like prayers and stuff too at some point. But in between that or after that, yeah, I think I'd probably James might catch Enric kind of spying on him almost. Just as he's trying to sit there, like rack his brain, trying to figure out how do I know this man.
James, what's going on in your head right now? You could give us an insight check as well, James, if you'd like.
Yeah.
You already are suspicious of Slain, but...
I might as well see if I recognize... Oh, wow.
Shit. You knew Enric from your time near... what do you call it? Stratholme. So the culling of Stratholme, when Arthas went and killed everybody, and when the Scourge took over that place... You remember him being under, actually, I mentioned that there was someone that you were going to meet, James. His name is Brian Stoutmantle.
Yeah.
So I don't think you guys have put two and two together that it's the same person you're trying to go and meet.
But now that I recognize him for sure, I don't know that I necessarily bring up Brian's name, but I'm just trying to decide if James is trying to completely leave his past behind at this point and not let on that. I think if Enric does not say anything to him, he won't let him know that he knows who he is.
Okay.
He'll just go about his cooking and his prayers and
Kicklin's maybe grabbing the firewood for you guys, grabbing kindling and whatnot.
I think, in fact, he would try to might try to talk to Enric, but not necessarily let him know, just to see if he oh yeah, let's see, it's tricky because you wouldn't want to ask him any questions that would jog his memory, that's for sure.
So why don't we do this? Let's have James roll deception and Enric roll insight. Let's see if we can pick up that James is being kind of standoffish and trying to direct the conversation.
Enric's insight is really low.
Fortunately, James has a terrible poker face. So you can see that James seems to be either limiting, and Jeff, correct me if I interpret this wrong, is either really limiting the length that you talk, or kind of like intentionally not.
I think he keeps naturally kind of going towards directions of the conversation that would be shared memory or whatever, but then he catches himself and keeps sort of basically changing the subject or dropping the story kind of thing. That would be what the suspicious thing would be like. I
don't know if Enric would push him on the matter just yet, though. like he's definitely on to the fact that James is withholding something. I think he's gonna just hold this close to the chest for a bit, and just like maybe just store that little nugget, and maybe bring the topic, wait a bit, and maybe bring it up another time. See if he can press it when he hasn't, like, try to press the advantage again another time.
So I haven't really decided, kid. Do you think I changed my name, or would that be something you would do?
Your call.
Yeah,
I'm fine either way.
Yeah, I think you. It's tricky. Maybe James was like his middle name. You know, like he wouldn't totally desert who he was, but
yeah. Okay. Kicklin, what are you doing? What's sort of your, typical afternoon of, at camp? You got the beautiful, lush elwyn forest all around you right now. You can hear, the night sounds of the forest, beautiful clear sky above you.
Which is all like an anathema to what he normally likes. He's a city gnome. He probably, gets some firewood, digs a hole for somebody to use a bathroom in, and then sits down and starts fiddling with his little gnomish device to get his music box working.
Okay. You're that asshole who plays a boombox when he's camping.
Yep.
Depends on what he's playing, if he's an asshole or not.
Yeah. The reason I say asshole, the last time I remember someone doing that was I was camping in Big Sur, and someone was playing fucking jam band music for about 4 hours straight. So one song.
Jesus.
Definitely an asshole.
Yeah.
No, not that. It's more of like a kind of a sad song, about. It's just musical tones, no words, but it's like the fall of a city during the last big war and the losses of life. It kind of centers him and keeps his mind focused on why he fights.
Most recently, at the time of our adventure, Nomergon is still lost. There was a mishap in there, and the home of the gnomes is completely lost still.
So
Shit.
The Kicklin's out here because he was mistakenly hailed as a hero, and the guild just drove him away because he was going to run away before he got knocked out. So he's here trying to, make up for his past deeds.
Okay. Does he mention any of this stuff, or is he just fussing around with his music box?
He's just fussing around with it. Yeah.
So Wendell and Slane, you guys come back, and your hunting, was not super successful, but at least you got. How many rations did you bring back? So 4.
4.
Yeah. So there's enough. You have to, portion out the squirrel, but you get at least some fresh meat out of it.
It's better than rations.
Yeah. Next day, the night.
Oh wait, who is taking off the rations and who is eating squirrel?
You guys are going to do one ration. I guess there's one person who would have to take off a ration in addition to the... One person's getting 3 rations off, the others are taking 2 off.
Mm-hmm.
I can not eat the squirrel. You guys can have the fresh meat.
Yeah.
Enric, I think you deserve the full ration from hunting because you gave us the 2DR in combat, and that was great.
The ration?
Yeah, you should have the full hunting amount, so you don't take off any ration, right?
You have to eat 3 per day, though.
Yeah. So he eats 3 from hunting. James eats 1 from hunting, and the rest of us eat from our stores.
The rations all together. Okay, got it.
Oh, okay. I was actually going to say Enric would probably be more than happy to eat the duller ration, like road ration foods, because he's a soldier and that's what he's used to.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I don't want to eat squirrel butt and snake. No, thank you.
All right.
You can't beat a good squirrel butt.
Yeah, squirrel.
Okay, now,
Yum.
while you guys are, what you guys have a good night's sleep. You guys set up whatever watch rotation you want. Morning comes, and with someone, let's see, we don't have Dave here today, so why don't? Hobbs, why don't you give us a percentile roll? Please. See what sort of day you wake up to. Nice. Partly cloudy, but otherwise a gorgeous day. So some clouds that have rolled in. Looks like a good day for travel, guys.
Sort of like that squirrel butt last night.
What you can... what was that about your squirrel?
You know.
It was partly cloudy.
It was gorgeous.
Oh. What you can do today is you can choose your travel rate. You can move at your normal rate, which will get you 6 hexes. You can move at an accelerated rate, which will squeeze out an extra 2. Or you can move at a slow rate, which will move at 3.
Where is the tavern on the map?
Tavern is only 3 away.
Okay, so we might as well move regular, right?
Yeah, and then you'd be at the tavern by midday, basically. Mm-hmm. So any issues with that? No?
I mean, there almost has to be something at that crossroads, right?
Yeah, that heads up towards a watchtower. There is a watch point in where, like, the last remnants of the garrison guarding the Westfall is located. Not for nothing, within the last 70 years, there's been an army of gnolls that have come through in this direction. So this is the like Westfall garrison. Okay, then you guys move 1 square or 1 hex. Nothing happens. Another hex. Oop. Nothing happens. Third, you arrive at this thing. Likewise, nothing happens. So, you're at your midday right now, guys. Now, because you're traveling at your normal rate, you can... Hold on. Can you forage when you're... someone can make a wisdom survival check to forage at your normal rate. The DC is 20 if you're traveling at normal, and it's 15 at half rate. If you've got your ability, Arlen, I'll give you advantage on your roll.
Okay.
If you want to make the roll.
You want to make that survival check?
Ops.
I was working on it.
Okay. All right. So
Then I forgot his name again.
nothing you found thus
not
far.
This time.
Okay. So you've been sort of keeping an eye out for stuff, a little something extra to keep you going. Foraging, incidentally, is different from hunting. Hunting is takes longer. You need to kind of like canvass an area or whatnot. This is you just keeping an eye out for things that you may want to pick up.
Okay.
So you reach this roadside inn, and what are we going to call it? We'll call it it'll be the Cracked Crown. So there is kind of a image on it of a broken, or a crown, like and then with a little broken bit in the middle of it. There's no name on the outside, just the image hanging from the sign. You can see there's a couple of people who are, lounging around outside for it, but it's typical of these sort of small little roadside inns. You still could make...
So,
go ahead.
Just to establish the history, the Defias Brotherhood killed the Queen.
Yes.
Right. Can I roll insight to see if the Cracked Crown has any association with that?
Sure, yeah. I think history actually would probably be...
History.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. So yeah, that's good enough to know that, like, if this place was genuinely, like, Defias leaning or had Defias sentiments, there's absolutely no way it would still be open. Okay. It's too close to the it's on the road, and it's the way back and forth from Westfall. You're not wrong to think that there may be more open displays of hostility and revolution,
because they're the proletariat.
Yeah, exactly. This may just be a catchy name for the thing, and it has no. Well, you can recognize that the sign itself has no. The crown is completely different looking from the crown of Stormwind.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So What do you guys think? You still could travel 3 more hexes today if you'd like, or you could camp out. What are you thinking?
We just left pretty much, right?
Yeah, it's only a half day.
No, I mean, we just left. We're not that far from Stormwind.
You are probably like a good 6 days that you've been traveling since Goldshire.
Got any fresh food for sale inside?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, buying some more rations would probably be a good idea.
Yeah. So the rations. Let's see, if you stop in you could just take an hour, grab a pint, grab some fresh food, and then get yourself back on the road.
Always. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So you guys enjoy a drink outside. This is getting a little too in the weeds for the thing. So the rations, basically whatever the cost is in the PHB, that will buy 3 rations. So multiply the thing by 3, because that's just what I look at. I'll let you guys are able to stock up on whatever you want at the Cracked Crown. And then do you want to carry on, or do you want to spend your night here?
Carry on.
Yeah,
I think we carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got a whole, not a whole bunch, but a fair bit of cash from the. I'm trying to scroll up through the chat to find exactly how much cash we have.
1600 CP, 500 SP, 120 GP, and then 610 GP Tiger Eye gems.
Can we exchange the Tiger Eye gems here?
Give us a. Let's see here. Give us a diplomacy check or deception, depending on if you've got like a roguish kind of background. I'm not sure which of you guys. I think Wendell's a little bit of a scoundrel, isn't he?
Yeah. Criminal background, I think. I was thinking of Dave's character.
Where's diplomacy on my sheet?
It's persuasion and
Oh, persuasion. Yeah, not diplomacy.
Okay, I will. Who wants to do it? If it's one person, I've only got a +1.
I have a +2 with deception if you want the possibility of us getting into a little trouble here.
I'm okay with that.
Aye, let me take a gander at these gems.
We'll say it's a DC 10.
All right, then. Don't mind the pig.
Nice. So what I'll say with the roll that good, I think it's you've actually managed to talk them down to basically giving you a gold coin for gold coin exchange on it. I'm thinking like they would normally take a 10% cut, and then each point above 10 that you roll would reduce that percentage. So you managed to be like, look, you can get better, you can get more for this in Stormwind or somewhere else. Wendell, you've sweet talked someone into exchanging that straight over, so you guys can just put down, that's an extra 60 gold pieces.
It's not the first time I've done such a thing.
Nice.
246 /2.
Remember Mammy, do ya?
Yeah,
How many of us are there? 5?
They've heard about you before, Wendell.
Didn't Dave participate? Sure to get a cut?
Oh, yes. Yep. It's a 246 divided by 6. 41.
41 gold pieces
41,
each.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so, and is that's exchanging all the CP and SP as well, or is that just
Yeah,
okay,
that's
great.
everything.
Okay, so yeah, you guys.
It's 5 SP per 1 point of rations.
Mm-hmm.
Can we turn these armbands in at this tower with the Stormwind guys, or no? We have
The
to go all the way
tower,
back to Stormwind.
they are less. You mean at the garrison, the Westfall garrison? And ask around about that. Let's get someone give us a diplomacy check. Anyone who's got connections with it, like I think Enric would have advantage on a diplomacy check on this.
If only they had diplomacy.
You're bounty hunter, so you would get advantage. Sorry, persuasion, not diplomacy. Both of you guys would get advantage on persuasion on these. So you can both make a check here. Okay, so 17, 19. Yeah, I mean, you could probably turn in these things here, but if you really want to make more money from this, what I've heard is they're not part of. It's not the crown that's financing it, but there's this crazy veteran who's set himself up at Sentinel Hill, the old garrison in Westfall itself. And in Sentinel Hill, this guy is offering top dollar for them. So you can head up to the Westfall garrison in Elwyn Forest, and Stormwind will pay you some money for it. But if you really want to make, I think it's probably 10 GP per banner, or per, what do you call it? Bandolier. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Bandana.
Bandana, thank you. My brain keeps on like, bandolier. I'm like, no, brain, it's not that. Or you can head there and he'll double that.
Just to let you know, there are no labels on the map we can see.
Oh, okay, hold up. Let me...
Yeah, we see roads, trees, and lines.
So we can see that there's like farmland here.
Oh, yeah, hold up. That's
and
because...
here.
I can't...
And I think the one you're talking about is here.
Yes, let me do this. Hold on. We go to the map layer.
But there's no labels.
And here we go to the back. There we go.
Oh, that's so much better.
Awesome. Sentinel Hills. That's where we're going to turn in all these bandanas.
Yes.
That's a long way.
Do you have a name for this man?
It did.
I think our buddies know this guy.
Yeah, Stout Mantle. It's Enric and James. That name rings a bell, and that's one you heard as well too, Wendell, about the person that you're heading. So, and you can, traveling over land, guys, will only reduce your what do you call it? Over the plains, will only reduce your daily movement by 1 hex. The chance, although the difficulty is you might get lost.
We're still talking about like 320 miles.
Yeah.
To get there.
So
That's
24 miles per day.
It's only 80 random encounter checks. We'll be there. in
So
about 6
interestingly,
months.
the random encounters in this, I'm using some 5e rules for it. The chance of random encounters is contingent on time of day, and it's only triggered by traveling. So you're guaranteed 1 random encounter per day at night, but the chance of that is a 20. So a 20 and a d20. Each hex you travel through, a 16 or higher on a d20, and you have a random encounter.
So 25%.
Each hex.
Every hex.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not. I mean,
depending the pace you travel, depending on, and it's not. They're not necessarily guaranteed. If you guys are traveling slowly and keeping an eye out, or traveling in stealth, the things you encounter, there's a reason we have adversaries passive perception. We take the worst stealth among you guys, and then you get, I believe, +5 on it for traveling slowly. You might be able to avoid things. And I have rules for chases, thanks to the Wilderness Survival Kit for 5e2. So if you want to get the fuck away from encounters, you could do that as well.
Just leaving them behind.
Let's take a moment in the end to discuss who has the worst passive stealth. Or is it passive stealth versus passive perception? How's it?
They'll be rolling. Basically, you would find the worst person and have them roll. I think probably the worst person is Enric, because I believe he has disadvantage because of his armor. What armor are you wearing right now, Enric? I know you weren't fully kitted in like plate yet.
No, I don't have plate. I've got chainmail and the shield. So yeah, I'm.
Chainmail doesn't incur disadvantage, does it?
I think medium.
I don't think it does, but
it's a medium.
Not great at stealth anyway. Because
chainmail is heavy.
A chain shirt is does not, but chainmail does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I got a really crappy dex and a -1 to my stealth checks, even as it is. So -1 plus disadvantage. You do not want me sneaking around.
I've got the same kind of armor he does, but I got a good dex. So.
Okay. Well.
I mean, he does have that damage reduction, so give some take some.
What does moving slow affect our chance of hunting or not hunting, but foraging?
It actually reduces, if you move slowly, then someone who's foraging, it reduces the DC down to a 15. So you can actually try and pick up some shit as you go.
So I can, if I travel alone, I can move stealthily at a normal pace according to this natural thing.
Yeah.
What if I am work as a scout?
Yeah, definitely. If you want to be like a outrider kind of thing, then I would definitely let you make your stealth check separately. And if the others are foraging or just traveling slowly, it also gives you, what is the... Hold on, there's more things it gives you by traveling slowly. It is... Let's see here. Here we go. So here's things you can do while you're traveling, incidentally. You can also navigate to avoid getting lost. Someone needs to take charge of that. You can draw a map, which will allow you to get back. If you got a map, that will help you to avoid getting lost. You can track someone, and you can forage. And then okay, so actually, no, it's other than just being able to use stealth and then increasing your chance of foraging, there's not really much else of an advantage with slow travel that I can see.
Yeah, but I think that's better for us to use stealth and increase the chance of foraging. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Honestly, are we doing in character or out of character?
I don't care.
Out of character, the fights are going to come to us one way or the other. The thing we got to worry about is food and whether we're going to get there in one piece.
Not wrong.
So out of character, that's not 100%
fights are gonna
true. Remember, you can flee your fights as well too. Like something you can get away and it may lead to a chase, but
cowards.
Yeah, exactly. I don't run from fights.
Bullshit,
I run to fights.
We are not playing a World of Warcraft thing to run away, man. We are here to aggro enemies and fight bosses.
England's no paladin, but he's got a death wish.
So then, you guys think you're traveling slow so that Wendell can be an outrider and kind of ambush people? Slain can do some foraging at a lower DC, and then the rest of you guys can someone can keep watch.
Yeah.
It seems like we could use. I guess. Do the rations that we could buy at the tavern have any expiration date? I guess.
Yeah, the ones. It depends on whether you're buying I think there is a cost for iron rations.
Okay.
And there's a cost for just the normal ones. The normal ones will expire in a week.
Okay.
Just kind of eat your way through your your groceries as it were.
Makes sense. But I guess what I'm saying is we could probably afford enough to buy some serious amount of iron rations and not have to worry about, as long as we're moving slowly, we'll be taking in enough kind of regular amount of hunting and all that sort of stuff to be able to, and Wendell will be able to be an outrider and all that sort of stuff. So it seems like that's the way to go. So everybody buy up some iron rations, and that'll be our plan.
How many iron rations do you think we should have?
Well, we each got 41 GP from the haul from the Knolls. So how much iron rations? Is it 10 GP per iron ration or something like that?
I'm not seeing any entry for. I could be blind.
Let's see. I can't remember in.
Unless it's in cinematic environs. Yeah,
tracking rations is really not something that 5e necessarily requires you to do. Yeah, it does a lot of those nitty-gritty things I don't care about that much. Let's see.
Luckily, we got plenty of source books for that stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. Here we go. Okay, so trade goods, mounts, tools, containers, adventuring gear, rations 1 day. Let's see here.
We could just, I think Ash just doubles the cost of rations for iron rations.
Yeah, we
you
could
know
just
what? Hold on.
double
So, the way they describe rations, I actually think they consist of dried food suitable for extended journey, including travel, including jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts. I wonder if meals is what we should be looking at.
Okay.
For your individual expenses.
Uh-huh.
So let's see here.
That
What
sounds
is?
about right.
Yeah, because the rations are like, what is it here? 10?
Already iron rations?
Yeah, I think they already 5 SP.
Nothing in that list
For
is going
each
to
one.
expire.
Yeah, so it must be what's under services.
But then that's not too bad. 5 silver pieces for a day of iron rations.
Yeah, and a modest meal is 3 SP per day. So that's 3 silver pieces so basically 1 silver piece per meal for the poor ones, or 5 for your iron rations.
Yeah.
Not per day, but or not per thing. So basically, you're saving yourself 2 silver pieces per day by buying meals instead of iron rations.
At that point, I think you might as well just do the iron rations.
Well, you guys
we
are
should buy
suddenly
a
so
bunch of
rich.
iron rations.
The opportunity cost of buying meals, if they spoil 3 days later.
I like a warm meal once in a while, though.
I mean, it'd be nice to have a meal
Biscuits
once in a
and
while. A
gravy.
warm,
Honey jam,
home-cooked meal once in a while would definitely not go amiss.
butter breasts.
Enric and James have been on campaign before, so they're at least familiar enough with getting kind of the food. They're able to get a meal together, you know?
Yeah.
It's not going to be necessarily flavorful and whatnot, but they definitely would be aware of that.
I've got 38 iron rations at 3 per day is like 10 days, 11, 12 days.
Okay.
Everybody else, it seems like if you have that many, you'll probably be fine to get to the Jansenstead at least. Kevin, where is the Jansenstead?
So the Jansenstead, this is actually a series. These are each of these different like steads is a series of communities or farms or whatnot that may or may not still be populated. The ones that are closest to the you reminded me of something as well too. The ones that are closest to the what do you call it to Stormwind are likely the ones that are the most likely to still be active. The further you get away, or the ones that are further away from Sentinel Hill, it's a real question as to whether they fall into the Defias or whether they have, been attacked by gnolls or some other, misfortune has befallen them.
Okay, my Roll20 is having trouble, but I'm going to assume that we'll be okay to get to the Jansenstead or the Sentinel Hill.
Yeah. There
You
is
drew
one
a line instead of your arrow.
Yeah, but it's stuck on draw a line.
Oh,
It's a big map, so
It's having
Yeah, it
weird
chugs.
issues right now.
There was one other thing you found in there that I forgot. There is a deed. It seems to have been stuffed inside one of the what do you call it? The bandanas. It's a deed to a property. And on the front, it's got 2 names on there, Theodore and Verna Furlbrow. And then there is something scrawled on the back as well. Let me find the specific phrasings here. Go.
are they on the list?
They are not. No. They. It appears to be people who actually own the this property, but there is something scrawled on the back, and it is. Let's see here. Okay.
Man, are we like strike breakers? Are we gonna break the proletariat for the bourgeoisie?
Wait, what?
Well, like.
Yeah. Our other characters were joining the Defias Brotherhood. That's
The
what's funny
Defias
to me.
Brotherhood are like stonemasons who want to fight against the monarchy. I'm just saying.
They were definitely at one point a much more sympathetic organization. What they are now are murderers, bandits, assassins. They have the last like 10 years since this. The leader, who was the former master of the stonemasons, was a guy named Edwin Van Cleef. Definitely was a much more sympathetic character until they, were. And I'll leave it for your characters to decide whether it is a sympathetic turn that like they were left with no other options, or whether they've turned to something else. But the information go ahead.
I think Slane's feeling kind of sympathetic to them, that they're like the proletariat fighting against the bourgeoisie, right?
I mean, crap. Let's do what we came to do and get the money.
I mean, that's not to say that they have money to give to us, so we're gonna take them down. But on some level, they're like
that's
the
Arlen
future.
talking. That's not.
That's Slane talking. Slane has enough education to know about the bourgeoisie.
So here's what's written. There's actually a like in the folded bit of the deed. There is a bit of paper that's attached to it, like as if this was supposed to be delivered to someone. And what it says is, "We leaned on Furrowbrow and got his deed. Thought it might be handy if you want to forge one of these for your own place."
Oh, goddamn. Slane is lawful, not chaotic. So he's gonna fight against the Defias Brotherhood.
So, Wendell, you would have seen this, because it sounds like you were the one who was inspecting this stuff. So there is this deed to a farm somewhere in Westfall as well.
And from what it says, explain to me. I was lost.
It says we leaned on Furrowbrow, and those are the names on the deed. We leaned on Furrowbrow and got his deed. Thought it might be handy if you want to forge one of these for your own place.
Okay, so they stole the deed from these people, and are like trying to. But we have no idea where this came from.
It was stuffed in with the bandanas. Like one of the bandanas had like the stuff in there.
Do we have a way of following like where this deed is located or not? Really?
Yeah, it says on it too.
It's got on it.
It's not a GPS, but there is a description of the things. It is definitely located in Westfall.
Okay.
And I think where Furrowbrow's farms.
The Fullbrow's. I was looking at it would be in the James.
Yeah, closer to the Jangled Mine, east of the Jangled Mine.
Okay.
Well, we gotta go there, guys.
Let's turn in these things and find out what's going on Sentinel Hill, and then we can head up there. That would be my suggestion, but whatever.
Absolutely not. We gotta go to Fulbrow's Farms right away.
Oh God.
It's not that far out of the way. I mean, it's only 50 miles or so.
I was gonna say that my character can also engage in other, even while I'm engaged in an activity such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, I am still alert to danger.
Nice.
So there. Just wanted to say that. Flex once more.
Okay. Good to know.
Now that James is traveling in a group, he feels there's safety in numbers, so he's not going to push any agenda, but he'll go wherever everyone else wants to go.
Okay.
Slane,
As
as the leader of this crew, is going to Fulbrow's Farm.
So under the impression I brought
That's
you
not
your
just because
assignment?
Arlen
Okay.
is fairly drunk at this point.
Yes, it is. This is our old band leader was called Carruthers, so this is what our name is, Band of Carruthers.
Oh, we're the Wolf Pack?
No, we're not the Wolf Pack.
We are definitely the Wolf Pack.
So, you guys still have the option to travel another 3 hexes if you want today, or you can spend the night here. What are you guys thinking?
Let's do it. We'll end up right by the tower to camp, so that makes some sense.
Yeah, and we
I
won't
agree with Wendell.
cause any unneeded attacks on this particular inn when we're not here. So
All right. So then, you guys travel one more hex. Nothing happens. And another. And Wendell.
Madison's going soft, not doing.
My
random
dice were not.
counters on us.
I literally got the dice out to roll these beforehand too, and I was like, God damn it, no one can. Oh wait, late in the day, my dice know a sense of timing. So it sounds like Wendell, you are. I guess you guys are traveling at a normal rate today. But you can still stealth. So. I think then who is the one who is the point person on the road? Slane, Kicklin, Enric, or James?
Well, can't I still do that or no?
There's something that's gonna, if you're hidden, what I'm about to describe, they're not gonna see you.
Oh, okay. So I've already passed.
Slane
by,
will
is what you're
be
saying?
the point person.
Yeah, I think
I'll be behind Slane then.
You're sort of off a little bit to the side there. Wendell, you and
Pepperidge.
Pepperidge, thank you. Pepperidge Farms remembers. Kevin doesn't, but Pepperidge Farms does. What you see, Slane, is you hear this, as you're going along, you hear this sort of rustling in the forest to your left. And you look over, and like the road is fairly well, the King's Road here is sort of well maintained and whatnot, but as soon as you get off, it starts sort of growing in. And then what you see come kind of like bursting out of the woods and stops dead in the middle of the road, turns and looks at you, is a prairie dog.
A what?
A prairie dog, a gopher. Stops and looks at you. And then you realize you can hear... James, you're the one who's got the next highest... Oh, and Kicklin, actually. Both of you guys... There's a bunch of more things coming, and you can hear yipping and barking. And then a howl.
We gotta get into the underbrush.
So let us quickly go back to here on the road to Westfall. Boom. Let me make sure I've got no... There we go. Okay. You've had your... did you guys have a long rest yet? You did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you overnight. So, you guys should have had an opportunity to spend hit dice before you went to bed. If you have more than, or you got more than half of your hit dice right now, I would spend those. And you're still injured, I would spend those so you guys can heal some back. James, I'm looking at you.
Well, I should not have an aura now.
Yeah.
I only have 2 hit points gone. I don't know if it's worth the whole d6.
Oh, well, the thing is that you would automatically get, if you haven't spent any of your hit dice so far, you would automatically get half back as on your long rest. So this would have been done.
Oh, I see how it works. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Let me turn your aura off here.
Right.
There you go. Boom. So we had Wendell, you, and let's put you. What do you think? Would you be traveling north or south of the road? I'm fine either way. It didn't.
North. I always go right.
Okay. So Slane, you were up front here, and then I'll let you guys, the rest of you guys, sort of position yourself where you want to be.
All right, Slane.
Okay, and that prairie dog seemed to come out from below. Let me just quickly load up what I need here. GM screen. Go. And how many am I getting here? How many am I getting?
Madison, we better get XP for this if we're not getting XP for treasure.
I still haven't decided how we're doing XP in this yet. So
It's XP.
Whatever you're deciding, I'm too drunk to remember.
we will make sure we remind you.
Oh, no.
All right, so here we go. Here we go. Am I on? There we go. Okay. Nope, come on, you. Yes, there we go. All right, now before I forget, let me just quickly add the hit point thing here and duplicate it for all of them. You've heard this as well, Wendell, and they seem to be, because your passive perception is good enough to definitely hear this as well. Okay, here we go. So no one's going to be surprised. What you guys can do in the interim is go ahead and click on your token and click on initiative. I've got the tracker up there now. All right. Nice, Kicklin.
Oop, I clicked on Pepperidge instead of myself. Damn it.
Damn it,
shit.
I can
Did it
I
again.
can barely I can barely roll attacks while this drunk. I think I rolled initiative.
Okay, go.
Yep, you're in there.
Let's see here.
Hey, Arlen, you remembered to click your token when you clicked initiative, and I didn't, so you're clearly doing just fine.
Suck it, Andrew.
Okay, then I'll use this as to mark the different one. Okay, and that is right here. Where the heck is the monster book for this? Is very, very cool and really well put together. It has some kind of curious organization in some parts where there's things that you're like, yeah, that's where you decided to put that. All right.
I hate the monster or book is well organized because it means that you can use all the well organized monsters against us.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true. All right, where the heck is these things? And I found it. Here we go. Okay. All right, and this one has. All right. So everyone is in there now. Did I need to add you in there, Andrew? Oh, you got yourself in there eventually. Good. And you guys have. Let's see here. All right. There we go. See, boom. See, and. Oop. All right, guys, what is going to be coming racing out after that prairie dog is as follows. Let me copy one here to be my initiative tracker. Not great. Not
lose
great.
everyone?
We did.
Did we lose them all together?
Yeah.
I tapped the wrong button on my mouse. Damn it. And I went to one ring, so I gotta click the button.
All right, here we go, guys. This is what is coming running out. Boom. A massive pack of Elwyn wolves.
Oh,
All
that's
that for a prairie
Press
dog?
the shift right click again.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so then let's go in descending order here. James. Yeah, they all seem to be chasing this one prairie dog. What do you wish to do, James?
James will move closer to his allies, and I will use the dodge action in
Okay.
case any of them come to get me.
Yeah, good call. All right. They are completely unaware of you, Wendell, at this point. Next up is Kecklin. What are you doing, Kecklin?
Alrighty, I'm just gonna go into rage right now,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move myself right up here so that I can protect my allies if they race in and I need to give them disadvantage.
Okay. So you get yourself up, shield wall started. Slain, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm sorry, but my I'm slain, and I will.
Really go.
Yeah, this is very really go. I will just ready an attack if anybody runs into melee contact with me.
Sounds good. Wendell. You're off to the side. You can witness all of this happening. What would you like to do?
What can I make of that the strange wolf in this middle?
That one, you do not need to make any rolls for this. That, you're guessing, is the pack leader. It seems to be the alpha of it. And I think that a quick dispatching of the alpha may actually give the entire pack chance or a cause for reconsidering what they're doing.
I have this animal empathy, but it seems to me that it says that you have an 8. Oh, I can just click it. That's right. I forgot.
Learn its emotional state, whatever it's affecting, and action you can take to persuade it or not. So these are animals, and I think that they're not monsters, they're not undead or things like that. These are genuinely wolves. They may have been chasing the prairie dog. May just be like the slowest of the things that they've been hunting, that have been fleeing in response. But they will respond like animals. You know, like, unless they're controlled by something, and nothing that you can see here suggests that these are supernatural in any way.
All right, so I think I'm going to target that dude.
Okay.
And I have my advantage. I'll steady attack it.
Okay.
So I'll spend one of my focus to gain advantage on my next attack, and then I'll sharpshoot him.
Sounds good. What's the range to the 80 within your, I think, default range too?
All right. There we go. Let's see what happens.
Did you Hunter's mark it, or did you have bonus action for something else?
I think I already used a bonus action. Nope, I only used. Yeah, I can Hunter's mark it as well. All right, here we go. We got one left.
One astonishing fortune left. Yeah, you could actually roll.
I already have advantage.
You already have advantage. Yeah. Go ahead. Holy smokes! All right, so that is a solid hit. And roll your Hunter's Mark damage. Nice. You guys can all, you're sort of like all getting ready, you're getting your shields up, you're getting ready to go, and you hear this crack of his musket going, and the wolf is nearly, like, it's a solid and painful hit. This thing is bloodied already. Is Pepperidge doing anything?
He wants to, he's pawing at the ground, snuffling up some mulch, but stay, boy.
What's Pepperidge's speed?
40. He can charge that far. I don't want him to get killed, though.
You're just trying to get it to rethink?
What's that?
You want to get Pepperidge killed, or you want to get the wolf killed?
I don't want to get Pepperidge killed, I said.
Good kill. Okay.
If it didn't work.
All right.
He wants to go, but I'm...
So this thing's hit. I am actually going to make a wisdom save for this thing, because it may very well rethink this course of action.
We're assuming that the big cliff isn't right there, right?
No. Picture that like a hill that kind of goes up to where the road is.
Okay.
So the thing is what you guys see on its turn is this thing runs out, staggers out, bleeding, and the whole rest of the pack all comes out, beginning to fan out, having seen you guys. And would you give us a stealth check at disadvantage, Wendell? This thing was definitely not looking to... holy shit. So it seems genuinely confused for what's happened here.
Why do I have heavy armor?
What armor are you wearing?
Fuck, I don't know. Scale? Scale mail is heavy?
Yeah, scale mail is heavy.
Absolute clusterfuck. Slain is drunk. Wendell's wearing the wrong armor. Enric, I'm sure something's wrong.
Never heals anybody.
There's a random knoll down in a tree below. I just noticed too. That's funny.
That's my initiative tracker for the knolls. All right. So then it is Enric's turn. You're at the end of the round. So you've just seen this. This wolf seems to be. They're pausing, waiting to see what the alpha is doing, and the alpha is sort of like confused dog, or wolf, looking back and forth in the woods, trying to see what's happening. And we see Wendell behind like the bushes, just tapping down another round.
You gotta get him. I'll be backing you up.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 30 feet. I'm gonna move out.
Yep.
And then let's see if this would do it. This would totally do it. I'm gonna take my shield in front of me, wind up, and swing, and an ethereal version of that shield goes flying out at this fucker here.
Click on the ability. I think I make a save against it, right?
You do.
Yeah.
It's hold on. I'll bring it up here. Under shield. Did it?
Well, I just rolled a 3.
Populate? There we go.
Okay. That is your consecrate effect. I don't think the one you're thinking of.
The wrong one.
It's Shield of Divinity, isn't it? Is the one?
It's Shield of Divinity.
Damn it,
yeah.
Enric.
There we go.
There we go. So take damage equal to your paladin level. So it's hit, takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah, it's not much damage. It's not going to do it. But
But
it'll upset it some more.
give us an intimidation or intimidate check at advantage. Here, Enric, let's see.
Sure thing. Not great.
It's an animal, though. So, James,
sorry.
what are you doing?
I was gonna have Pepperidge come screaming out of the woods now on his at
Sure,
the end
yeah.
of the turn here.
Go ahead, make your attack roll for Pepperidge.
You're not James. You're Wendell.
I jumped out of turn. Pepperidge comes flying out. He couldn't hold back after that. It's like a morning all over again. What's this?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that's that.
Yeah. You rolled your extra damage, and that's actually a hit. And with his charge damage, Pepperidge comes racing out and just crumples this thing up on its horns, knocks it to the side. And then what do we see Pepperidge doing to intimidate this entire pack of wolves?
I think they can bellow like a large just animal. They can squeal.
Yeah. All right, so there is a tense moment where these wolves are all sort of snarling and yipping and whatnot at you guys. James, if you have an action, you're free to do it.
I just don't know where. I don't know the range on this spell. Touch. No, okay, I won't do it. I won't do it while they're all right there.
Okay.
I will move. I'll move up where
Okay.
Enric is, though.
Kicklin?
My charge keeps moving ahead of me. Get up there
cute.
and I'm ready in action to hit a wolf that comes by.
Slain, you got anything you want to do?
I think. Fuck.
Would not
85.
recommend that.
I can only move 35, so I will move into. This one is an enemy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Then I will attack him.
No, James is not an enemy. Take that back.
James is not an enemy. I was joking.
Well, one of them is an enemy.
No, none of them.
I give him disadvantage.
All right. Then Wendell is up next here. What are you doing, Wendell?
All right, so I guess I'll move forward.
You don't need to make a check. These wolves look about to break.
Yeah, Pepperidge! He'll yell out and fire at another one nearby Pepperidge here.
Good.
I'll give myself advantage and give it Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Damn it, you better kill one of them because we don't get XP for treasure.
I already killed one. Come on, man.
Well, you better kill another.
Boom. How about that?
With it, yep, that is. So another one of the wolves goes down. Pepperidge can act if you like, but it sounds like he's acting after Enric at this point. The wolves break. Every single one of them turns, especially with that second wolf dropped, every single one of them races off into the woods.
Okay, as soon as they do, I'm gonna use my spare the dying on the one that was their leader. I don't know if it'll do anything, but it might stabilize it, and later when we're gone, it might recover and return to its pack.
Love it.
And that's a wicked plan, James.
So it does. I mean, Pepperidge really fucked it up, but it wouldn't have even had to make its first. This would have been its first death save. So yeah, if you want to try and spare this thing, it's
absolutely
Do you move it off the road or do you leave it here?
Yeah, move it off the road so that other people aren't frightened of it or whatever, or mess with its carcass or its body.
Slane doesn't have any bonus to medicine, but he would like to help.
Oh,
okay. So Slane,
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Then
he will help wolves.
There you go. All right. So this thing is stabilizing and off to the side, and it seems that Slane, if you want, you could maybe leave a little bit of food behind for this thing to, when it wakes, to be able to eat. Some of that jerky, I'm sure, would be good. Then, guys, with them driven off, the end of day comes.
I thought we were gonna is there any meat we can get?
Yes,
off
there is.
the
Actually,
wolf?
thank you. Sorry, I was just grabbing the the forging thing for them. Hey, why don't you get to double this? So why don't you give us a 2d6 or a 4d6 roll there, Hobbs?
Alrighty.
Nice job, Wendell.
Oh.
Nice. You got 14 rations off of this thing.
Yeah.
Off of these.
Nice.
Dope. I'm gonna take 6.
Okay. And for
so that's 2 apiece for the rest of us.
yeah. And that will get you guys to here, where you can sleep overnight. Now,
Nice.
what happens that night is... Well, first off, you would have had a short rest afterwards. I don't think anyone's injured at this point. Right? And I think you're down a couple of focus points. Do focus recharge on short rest or long rest, Hobbs?
Sure, short.
Short? Okay.
Again.
All right, then. So then I need. What you find is... otherwise, it is an uneventful evening. Another successful night. You guys have plenty of rations that you guys can chew through, but cross off 3 more rations from your character sheet, and then you guys can be up the next day and getting ready to travel. You're how many miles away from hitting Westfall here? Let's see here. Boom. About 2 days travel. And you'll be at the bridge to span across to Westfall.
Nice.
So then, with that, guys, maybe what we'll do is we're a little bit early here, but I don't think if you do run into something, we don't have time for another combat encounter. But let's end on a cliffhanger.
Are you telling us that we have a combat encounter next?
I'm saying it's just dangerous to travel in the what do you call it? In the Elwyn Forest.
Damn it, Madison, I can bite things for +2 temporary HP.
Pretty good.
Temporary XP.
Or hit points.
I'd say Worgans are overpowered, but no, I got my own fun stuff.
Okay. Then, well, let's do this. You actually have... are you guys... First off, what rate are you traveling at for the day?
The slow one, right? So we can keep an eye out.
Yeah, we're traveling slow so we can get rations, right?
Yeah, we like being cautious.
Yeah. So then let's do this. First two hexes are actually uneventful, and Hobbs, you were the one who wanted. So either Arlen, you could roll for foraging with advantage,
Make
or
someone else roll.
Okay, so then you just roll. It's a regular survival check there. Wendell. DC is only 15.
Beat 4.
Damn it!
Oh, nat 1.
I spoiled all the food.
Yeah, I think
Hobbs, you're my least favorite member of this party.
what I need is actually a. I need a Constitution save from everybody.
Did he eat bad berries?
DC 12.
Is there a button for
Got
con save?
advantage on con.
Yeah, con save. It'll
No,
be
I've got
on the top.
proficiency
no,
Constitution
Kicklin.
saves. Yeah.
Kicklin failed. James and Enric, I just need con saves from you guys. No problem with Wendell.
Enric scored a natural 20.
Nice. Okay.
I'm fine.
Kicklin, you are the only one. This is a poison. You don't have anything that gives advantage on poison saves?
I don't believe so.
Wait.
One of you guys has lesser restoration. I think James has lesser restoration always prepared as a
I
holy
do.
thing. So Kicklin, Wendell passes along in the course of the travel. He kind of comes out and passes some mushrooms your way. And everyone's like, all right, here, munch on this stuff. The rest of you guys are kind of like, I'm not sure that was very good. Kicklin, you are full-on poisoned. By
shit.
now, Enric or James, do you have something that you can do about that?
I thought I might, because I had this aura of devotion, but that I would have had to have been aware of it. It gives a bonus to the saving throw of my charisma modifier, but that I wouldn't have been able to activate that ahead of time, and it wouldn't have solved the natural one. Hold on though. I'm wondering.
Is that what does lesser restoration work? I do have that.
I don't remember actually. I thought.
Wait,
click on it
no.
just
Hold
to
on.
see.
I do have something I can do. Let me just see.
Poisoned, yeah, less restoration would work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
poisoned. It deals with poisoned.
Yeah, I would use that if you need me to.
Yeah, so what you see, I think, in the course of your travel is that, like, Kicklin starts getting a little slower, and then insists on taking a break. Would Kicklin let the others know that he was, like, throwing up, or would he kind of try and, like, go over to the side of the road and like, step behind a
That
tree?
is a really good question.
His nickname among the wolf pack is Chicken.
Yeah, his he doesn't know what to do about poison, so he'd probably ask James to check him out.
Ugh! So yeah, he just wrenches at whatever you guys had, that wolf patty that you had for your lunch, completely out at this point. James, if you're going to use magic on him.
I am casting it once we know that he is sick.
And
Are you sure? Because it's a spell slot for you. I also have lay on hands. I have 5 points remaining, and I can expend that remaining 5.
no, remember, you had a long rest. You need to remember that your stuff refreshes after a long rest.
Well, we had a full long rest. I thought we only had a short rest, and
No,
mine
you guys
doesn't come
finished
back after
the
short.
first night. Remember the first night you camped on the side of the road?
Oh, right. Okay,
Yep.
so I am back up to full then.
Yep.
So same
Yeah.
thing goes. I could use 5 of those points of 15 and cure and do it as well.
disease?
Well, Kicklin approaches James, so unless James says something, I don't think we let you know.
And I
until
wouldn't
it's
even
over.
think to not. I would just do it. I wouldn't necessarily.
Sure. I mean, it's up to you. I just, if you have
Yeah, in
to
the future, I mean, if you mention it to him, he would consider it. But at this point, his friend
Okay.
is sick. He's just gonna heal.
Somebody
No
do
problem.
something so that we can move on.
The two healers are arguing, though, like two doctors going, "No, you gotta do this. You gotta do."
I
I disagree with your course of
love
action.
playing
sir.
DPS, and I hate dealing with healers that can't decide. So, decide.
So what does your spell look like, James? What does your restoration blessing look like?
well, I think all of his magic is very light based, and so the light, maybe he sort of always focuses it onto his holy symbol to begin with, and then he, I believe it's touch, right? Yeah, he comes over and he touches them, and the light sort of passes, and
and the rumbly and your tumbly finally stops.
Don't ever give me mushrooms again, Wendell.
I agree with chicken.
Damn, son, they want that bad.
Those of you who had advantage on your Constitution saves were like, "Oh, it's fine to me." All right, so then
He picked the one mushroom in the entire forest that tries to kill gnomes.
So our scene ends with you guys getting to the end of the day. But this is still a good, like 2 hours before sundown. And as you're stalking along, Wendell, you're the first one to come across this. And you begin to see, coming out of the woods, there appears to be a stone wall. And as you get a little closer, you sort of push things aside and you're looking up. And this is like a 4-story stone building.
But this isn't the tower that we expected.
Not at all. No. You get a chance to sort of look. There's no sound coming from within this thing whatsoever. The path that may have led to this is completely overgrown at this point. And if you get to sort of around the side, I'm assuming you're keeping your distance from it in case anyone's in there. The undergrowth has grown right up to it as well, too, and almost like it's trying to, reclaim the land that it's built on.
Can I ask? Is this a tower or like a wall across the?
No, it's a tower,
road?
and it's not. Only
tower.
Wendell is seeing it because he's sort of off in the woods to the north side, because he's the outrider for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
The door for this thing is old and looks quite sturdy, like it was built to sort of stand up to a siege of some kind. But it's hanging off of its hinges at this point.
Oh no!
There's no one inside, and from appearances, like even right up to where that broken door is, all of that has grown in as well.
Madison, I'm going to need you to take me very seriously. Is there any treasure inside?
It will depend on whether Wendell tells you that, and we'll find out if he does in 1 week's time.
God damn it!
So, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for Chapter 1, guys. This is Chapter 1 of Weird Tales in Westfall. As is always, let me bring us back to the main screen for our outro here. Boom. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, this campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active. We have channels dedicated to most campaigns we run on the channel, including a Warcraft-focused channel, World of Warcraft RPG channel. In addition, you can find me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings. You can find me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. And you can find a... that's it. That's the only way you can... smoke signals, perhaps. Carrier pigeons. I don't know. In addition, there is a link down below. I mentioned at the outset, there's a link down below to these rules that we're using for this campaign, and there's a link to the Discord server for them. So if you want to join the people who designed this thing and help with further, they're working on their third version of it. So there's going to be a third version. It sounds like released hopefully by the end of the end of the year. And there's an updated monster book coming out. But what's out so far is, as you can see, is already quite impressive. So definitely it's worth checking out.
It's super fun.
In addition, there is a link down below to the Heroes Save Villages campaign, which unfortunately still cannot accept any donations. The Heroes Save Villages, it does support the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a really terrific organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. To date, we've raised over $4,000 for the kids who benefit from SOS Children's Villages International, and I'm going to have that updated, I'm hoping, by the end of the weekend. The difficulty we're having is I want to make sure that we have a link that lasts. This last one was changed after about 4 months. So
And
so
thank
Arlen?
you, literally everyone who has donated, because it's a really great charity. Totally deserves your hard-earned ducats, as well as my hard-earned ducats. And yeah, it's really great. It's awesome that the community has come together to do such a good thing.
And to reiterate, none of the money goes to the channel. All of it goes directly to help the kids who benefit from benefit from SOS Children's Villages International's services. So thanks to everybody who has donated thus far, and I will hope to have that updated by the end of the weekend. I know I've been saying that for about 3 weeks now, but this is proving to be more of a challenge than I expected. Last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart Looking for Group heroes. So Hobbs, Arlen, John, Andrew, and Jeffrey, thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. This was a great great session. So for those listening at home, once again, thank you so much for joining us. We will be back again with this campaign in a week's time. And until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about that our troubles venturing on their way to Westfall have come across. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
Bye.